to.
Guys, how y'all doing, man? How's it going?
Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Good morning, Mr. Gary, Mr. Shook, Mr. Yaokozuna, Mr. Cheeks, Mr. Hagro, Mr. Yan Blanks, and Mr. Kill. Mr. Polarizer, Mr. Claire, Mr. Ulysses. 16 tons? What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. That's what you get. I'll be damned. Well, we're gonna start off by just mining just a little bit. We wasn't around yesterday. Hope we didn't miss too much, but man's got to take a day off. Tell you what, it ain't good otherwise working and working and working. There's a reason the good book that the Lord made it a rule. Oh my God! Who the hell is Zero? Zero! Que pasó, man? Que pasó? Oh my God! Yo, can we show some love to Mr. Zero? Mrs. Zero? Mr. Zero? Don't rightly know. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Yo, appreciate you, Zero. Guys, Thursdays, I got some momentum, man. He's cooking. Let's see what this song is called. It's called, what it sounds like? It's called Goober Peas. We're just going to make a little bit of mining, then we're going to get our day started. Y'all don't mind. Cooking and power gaming are two different things. As a matter of fact, I discovered potatoes, guys. Not sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. Did you know all you have to do is put them in a pot of boiling water? And 15 minutes later, they're done? Oh my God! We did it, guys. We're at 300, baby. Mr. Zero. Well, I'll be damned. Appreciate you, brother man. I want to, first of all, thank my mom. I want to thank my pa and everybody that made this here day possible. Yo, thank you, brother. 300, baby. We did it. Guys, can we show Zero some love? Coming out of the shadows like a assassin. I almost said like a serpent. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a serpent there, pal. Just some words just roll off the tongue. Guys, there's so much cooking to be done. Or as Elias calls it, power gaming. We just got the mine here. I need some good ambient tunes. Can somebody hook me up? That I could just have on in the background for like hours. There used to be this YouTube channel. I used to get all my tunes from there, and it got wiped. It was an archive of all Red Dead tunes. Pickaxe chunk missing from pillar. Well, I'll be damned. What does that mean? Ambiance Red Dead tunes. There's no more? Oh, my axe is broken. My axe broke. My axe broke. How do I put it away? Prop. Clear props. Clear stuck props. There we are. Last stream you said you had to watch your temper. I really do have to watch my temper. What is CSP? Child Protective Services. I just gotta be careful, man. I gotta remember I'm just a big old chunk of coal here. All right, now we go to check our telegrams, guys. I was about to tell Santiago, motherfucker, you better watch your tone. I'll make sure this here armadillo, you and everybody you know and love is dead by tomorrow. I almost went full bone dad on him, Hernan bone dad. I gotta be careful. There's gotta be careful, you see. This guy said a moped. No, we need him. We need him. I'd like to be what they call the governor. Okay, the first stop. We just gotta go all the way to Armadillo. I want to borrow what we did in medieval RP. How the king made that he needed licenses to come and mine here. I'd like to incorporate that. I think that'll be really fucking cool. Is it Thursday ready to perma for a revolution that hasn't started yet? Well, you know it, man. Every time you get knocked down, there's a 1 in 100 chance that you're dead. We might just die on the very first death. Perma die. I wonder if we can use the telegram here. Is there a telegram in here? Does anybody know? How's your mother doing, Layla? I was thinking about you. Hope you're doing all right. Damn, it would have been really cool if there was telegram office here. Would be a real shame. Guys, boiled potatoes is so easy. All you gotta do is you just put potatoes in water and then 30 minutes later, 20 minutes later, they're done. You don't have to add anything, man. My mind is blown. Fuck rice. I'm all in on potatoes. White potatoes. I also discovered that they sell chicken at Whole Foods, a whole cooked chicken. The trade-off is that you gotta eat a lot of plastic with it because it's cooked and baked in a plastic bag. So I got microplastic chicken and I got boiled potatoes in the fridge. So when we're ready, we're gonna preheat the oven, stick those both in there because they're already cooked. We're gonna have ourselves a lunch. You can zap your potatoes too. I don't have a microwave where I'm staying in my apartment. That guy was an asshole polarizer. Fuck that guy. Gilbert. I'm on my way back to the hospital. It's a matter of stabilizing. She will be getting the procedure done. Damn. What's your health like? Are you feeling good? You're playing too much Red Dead. Welcome to the 21st century. Brother, I stay by myself, man. I'm not one of these people that loves cooking. That takes the joy in spending 3 hours getting all the recipe materials ready. And then cooking for another 2 hours. And then spending another 2 hours cleaning all the dishes. I want it quick. I think I found it. That guy was an asshole. He didn't know what was going on. But it's not even his fault, man. It's Jesse's fault. It's not the hobo's fault. If the hobo didn't know, it's on the guy that brought him. They thought they were going to fight Jamie Barlow. I was about to call him Jimmy Buffett. I'm okay. I'm just a bit stressed. Crockpot? Yeah, crockpot's good. It's a pain in the ass to clean. I think he knew, but he said he didn't want to get murdered. Here's the deal. I don't trust any of the Creeds, and Asher Creed, and Crookshanks, and that other Muppet, Gilbert. They're all brothers. They're one family. The Creeds sent these assholes to come spy at Thieves Landing, and Jesse Bennett brought him to the most important meeting. Is there any points in history where a secret order got together to plan some sort of Howdy there.
$30.
Howdy.
Well, I'll be damned.
Hey, don't partner.
Didn't expect to see two cowpokes this far out west.
Well, this is our home, of course.
Be a shame if your home burned to the ground.
What do you mean by
be a
that, Mr.
shame.
Case?
Well, it'd be horrible on account of this stable here so important to the west.
All right. I guess that wouldn't be a shame then.
It sure would be a shame, ma'am. Well, it's got the mine down in Gaptooth. Finally secured the lease on it, so I've been mining and extracting all the wonderful ore.
Well, that's really good to hear.
Well, I reckon there's going to be a lot of business coming this way, ma'am, on account of we're going to need lots of horses and cavalry to take the goods back and forth. There's already
Alright.
talk of folk moving into Tumbleweed.
Is there any specific breed you're looking for? I'm personally breeding foxtrotters.
Ma'am, I love me a foxtrotter. How much for a foxtrotter?
I have a foal on its way. Tyler, do you remember the price of the new ones? About
Yeah, if you're
50,
gonna-
right?
Yeah, $50 for a bred foxtrotter, I believe.
Allow me to get off my horse and make my proper welcomes and greetings and salutations.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's Todd Williams, guys. It's Todd. It's Todd Williams, the legend.
Did I hear Todd or Tyler?
Tyler.
Mr. Tyler, the name's Thursday. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thursday. Good to meet you, partner. Great to meet you.
Be a shame if it wasn't. This is your lady, I presume, or the foreman of the ranch.
Yeah, we both work here.
Well,
Yeah, we
that's,
both work and live here.
well, that's wonderful. Well, ma'am, as far as the horses go, I'm not quite sure exactly on account of the horse I got. It's mighty fine. I do love foxtrotters. It's only that if we're going to start activating and working double time and multiple shifts at the mine there, you understand it means the population is going to start to grow. And every man's going to need a horse.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even if it's not a foxtrotter that you like, if there's any others that you want us to import for you, we can do that for $90. If you,
$90.
I'm breeding foxtrotters. What were you breeding again, Tyler?
I don't know the girl's name.
Hungarians and Mustangs.
Yeah.
Hungarians and Mustangs. What's a good workhorse? That can carry a lot and it's nice and big and don't get tired.
Belgian draft horse, maybe.
Yeah, those are pretty
Britain.
good.
Mamsie's got a list somewhere with the pricing and all of that.
Yeah, I can see if we import one of those for you, it'll be $90.
The
But we
mighty
can always-
expensive horse.
Yeah, they are, but they're very, very good horses.
You mean the foxtrotter?
The foxtrotter would only be 50 because we're breeding them.
What was the horse that's going to cost an arm and a leg?
Well, any horse that we got to get delivered to us is going to cost $90.
Understood.
But it
Well-
will be fully trained.
What I'd like to do is perhaps all the employees of my Ironworks company could... Maybe we can have a deal where they exclusively come to this here ranch.
Yeah, absolutely, we could do that.
And
You might
perhaps a small
want
little
to talk to the...
favor is shown
Sorry.
to my employees as a result.
Yeah, of course. What sort of favor?
Well, maybe certain rates and other things. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure something can be worked out. The owner is around. I believe she's in Armadillo. Oh, no. Yeah, she's in Armadillo, I think. Might want to talk to her about a big deal like that.
And what's the name of the owner, sir?
Her name is
name's-
Mahi.
Yeah, Mahi.
Oh, that's who I got this horse from.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
driving now.
incredible.
Yes, sir.
That's
you
a
do.
beautiful horse, partner.
Do you got any military horses?
No.
None that I can
guess any-
think of.
What would you consider a good military horse?
But that would be like Hungarians are pretty good for military. I would say that they're large. They don't frat too easy. So Hungarians would be good, as well as Turkmens.
Well, man, let me bring my voice to a whisper. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, absolutely.
What if we were to say, hypothetically, want to get about a half dozen military Hungarian half-breeds?
Yeah, I'm breeding them right now. I can get them ready for you.
And where's you breeding them from, sir?
Right here, this here ranch.
Oh, so you don't have to import that. I thought the only thing you got was foxtrotters.
Well, Stevie here specializes in foxtrotters. I've been breeding Hungarians.
Oh, I understand. I understand each one of you's. It's got a certain breed you like to master.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, ma'am, can I get your name once more, please?
My name's Stevie.
Stevie. Stevie and Mr. Tyler. Do you guys got a surname?
Mine's
Yeah.
Calloway.
Miss Calloway and
Madden.
Madam Calloway and...
And Madden.
Oh,
Madden.
that's your last name, Madden. I thought you were
Yeah.
correcting me calling her Miss.
No.
Madden?
his-
Can you spell that for me, sir?
Madden.
Madden.
M-A-D-D.
Oh, I
Yeah.
understand. Well, Mr.
Yeah.
Madden and Miss Calloway's, I'll be back soon. We'll be seeing each other a lot.
Yeah.
Is there a
sounds good,
telegram at which I can reach y'all very quickly?
My direct one will just be Stevie. Stevie.
Wonderful. And Mr. Madden?
Yeah. I can't remember. It's like BCA 36235.
Well, it seems like you remembered it pretty good. BCA?
I might be wrong. Yeah, BCA 36235.
Well,
Or you can telegram
I'd hate to...
West Haven. That'll be this whole ranch.
You said BCA.
Yeah, BCA. You know what? Do you know your telegram? I'll telegram you.
I sure do. It's
All right, what do you-
UOR.
Okay. You write that down, Stevie.
78114.
UOR 781144.
That's it. UOR 78114. Oh, as long as
Perfect.
y'all's been here at this ranch.
Go ahead, Stevie.
It's been well, I guess about a week now. We moved here like a month or two ago, but we had to go to Arizona for a bit, so we're just getting back in the swing of things.
So you mean to tell me you wasn't here when the whole Mr. Barlow debacle happened?
We've been caught up on everything, yeah.
What you think of
But we
Mr.
weren't
Jamie
here.
Barlow?
I think
He's wanted
He
for
is-
sedition.
yeah, he is a wanted man, but I don't think he's a bad man.
Allow me to show you something, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
You can take a look
That's
too,
it.
sir, and pass it to her after.
Sure. Yeah.
That's an official writ of capture that I've received from the government. If I was to find Mr. Barlow and take him in dead or alive, I've got $100 to make on it.
Yeah, I see that $100 right here. Telegram ASO. Okay. Yeah, Stevie, take a look.
And do you plan on turning this in?
Be a shame if I did, ma'am. You see that
It would
Mr.
be.
Barlow's the son of the great Henry Barlow. Mr. Barlow Sr., the great separatist general.
I see.
It ain't the first Billy captured that has got. He's also got one for Mr. Jack Cooper, for Mr. Toby and Mr. Henry, Mr. Slip. Are y'all familiar with the Jack Cooper gang?
Only heard stories. Only heard their name, I guess, rather.
Well, Jack Cooper's still on the run. He's wanted for, let's see, I think the count is up to 8 murders, ma'am. 8.
That's a lot of murders.
Yeah, sure
The
is.
serial killer at that point, nearly.
Well, Mr. Tyler, there's a lot more to the story, I reckon.
Yeah.
2 of his
You
friends
can't
is dead. Died right in front of my arms, in front of my eyes, in my arms about 3 days ago, 4 days ago, on Valentine. Brave boys, but they refuse to come in. There's not much I can do for them.
Yeah, I understand. And what of Mr. Barlow? Yeah, friends with him.
Friends with Mr. Barlow? Well, sure. That man's a seditionist, treasonous terrorist.
Yeah.
Be a shame for me not to have him seized and shot and taken down. Although there are rumors circulating that I hear Mr. Thursday's working with Mr. Barlow. Can you believe it?
That would be crazy.
It is quite crazy. Especially since you're the one carrying around that piece of paper.
It sure would. The marshals will have a fit. On account I recall him offering me a job.
Jesus Christ.
There's a bunch of crazy rumors, not only that Mr. Thursday and Mr. Barlow have been seen together working together. There's also whispers of a revolution. That dream of Mr. Barlow Sr. ain't dead. That folk in the mines and in the taverns keep whispering about independence.
Independence, is that something you're interested in as well, Mr. Case?
Be a shame if I was, on account of that sort of talk is sedition. Treason.
Of course.
But of course, only about 30 years ago, this here land was independent. And good old Spain and the old Spanish crown understood that this here land is full of riches and resources. Only it's untapped and underground. Thank you, Alexander Dean. Well, I'll be going on my ways.
All right.
All
It
right.
was lovely to meet you. And I'll send you a telegram so you'll have mine.
I'll be looking forward to it. If I happen to find Mr. Jamie Barlow and put him in irons or have a chance to have a little back and forth, is there something that the West Haven Ranch would like to tell him?
Yeah, I met Mr. Barlow a long time ago. Before he was a under-sheriff, I believe. So I wouldn't mind if you do have him in irons, maybe we can come out and see him.
Well, you might get your chance, sir, but you might not be in irons. I hope you won't be too disappointed if that's the case.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as he ain't dead, I wouldn't mind talking to him.
Well, keep that in mind. Perhaps it can count towards a better deal on some horses. I'll take my leave now. I'm headed to Armadillo.
Appreciate it.
If y'all need anything, Mr. Thursday Case, just a telegram away. Take care.
I'll see you around, Mr. K.
I was born one day and put out of blood. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and tears and bones. I gotta work on my singing, guys. I really do.
I can sing if there's a song being played at the same time. Let me know if the music's too loud, okay?
Keep up, moving on. Moving on.
How do I do that, Milo? Is it like medieval where you just anywhere you can turn into a stash?
Along, along the line, the Colorado.
Guys, can I just say some of the most beautiful, timeless, ethereal, and touching deep down on the psyche somewhere, music and culture is the Wild West. I remember I was watching an interview that took place about 70 years ago, 80 years ago. And I believe I think it was Henry Fonda. And he starred in a lot of movies, but he also did a handful of westerns. And it turns out that he hated riding horses. He was deathly afraid of horses and all that. And he wasn't really a western man. But in the interview, he said he's been all over the world. And he says that the cowboy ethos and mythos is so deep that, like, people were obsessed with it in Japan, in Russia, in Asia, everywhere, all over the world. Like, the idea of the maverick, of the cowboy, and this Wild West, there's something about it, guys, that, like, goes deeper. It kind of reminds me of the Iliadic era of ancient Greece. My Darling Clementine might be my favorite movie. It's the movie that got me into movies. I will let you know when I hear from them. Amadeo says he needs to speak to you. Tell Mr. Chiles I'm here and can't find him. You wanted to talk?
I sure do, son. Write me as soon as you receive this.
Where's Jesse? The feeling of potential around the corner anyone can make a life. There's this idea of... Oh, this is going to be too long of a deep tangent. Just remind me, we'll talk about it later. It's called... There's an idea called conquering space. Just think about that, conquering space. Talk about it later.
Howdy there,
friend.
how y'all doing?
Doing mighty fine. Gonna get you anything?
Yes, sir, Bob. I'd like to have myself a glass of apple juice.
Apple juice. I'll have to see if we still got some. Give me a moment.
Yes, sir. I'm also looking for some of my pals, Mr. Chiles. Miss Catalina.
Good day.
She's right next to you.
Well, I'll be damned. Speak of the devil and she shall appear.
Aye, be a shame if I didn't.
Sure would, ma'am. You know what they say about the devil, ma'am?
What is this?
When the devil appears, it ain't gonna look like the devil.
Aye.
Right.
Chiles is, I just saw him in Armadillo, but I think that he and Miss Jane were going to be heading this way, if I am not mistaken.
They's
will
gonna
have to
be coming
disappoint
back
you,
to
friend.
Armadillo. Sorry about that,
Aye.
Mr. Bartender. Spoke over you, son.
It's quite all right. Anyway, I have to disappoint you. We're all out of apple juice.
Well, that's all right. I'll just go out and drink some water out of the pump. My canteen's empty. Gotta refill it as well.
Works for me.
Thank you there. By the way, if anyone's looking for work, do go ahead and let me know. We've got the licensing under mine down in Tumbleweed, and we're making regular trips now, and everyone's earning a fair living.
Aye.
Bueno. Very good to hear.
Might cook with a rib.
Blue Dog. Nah, that was... Oh my god, I messed up. I usually talk to everybody, but I decided to leave quickly. That's not... Oh my god, is it actually Graham? Graham! Graham! There's a bunch of horses, but ain't nobody here. I don't think that was Graham, man. Graham's outfits are a little cooler.
Excuse me, everybody's got a quick question. Does anyone know how to get into contact with the Smith, Mr. Gabriel?
Aye.
What's his telegram number?
He's just in town.
Or he was.
Aye, he was.
Well, I'll be damned. Everyone I'm looking for is in town.
Yeah, he should be, but if not, his telegram should be here. Fuck, I have his telegram, but let me run around and see.
I have his telegram too. I've just forgotten it.
Aye, Mr. Case.
Is he back there?
He is at the blacksmith.
He's right over here at the blacksmith.
Well,
Actually.
why didn't you know it? Everybody's appearing after I speak their names. I need to start speaking of different things.
Mr. Case.
How's it going, sir?
How we doing? The drain.
Well, if it
Mr.
isn't the most
Case.
important man in all of the here west.
Talking about yourself?
Oh my goodness, look at, there's a big old meeting happening on the roof.
Yeah, I need to talk to them too, but
I've got some
Yes, so
materials
do
for
I.
you, sir.
what you need?
I've
What you got?
I've got some materials I'd like to offload, but
All right.
who's up there on that roof?
The sheriff's office.
It's mighty strange. Oh,
I agree.
well, it's got a lot of stuff. It's got to go pick it up. I got it stashed in the bank of all places.
Okay. Here, let me get
yes?
you Henry. You can put it on him. He carries the lies, my pack mule.
Mr. Henry. I've got to talk to you about developing storage and all that and how that works.
Mm-hmm. There's a town meeting in about 30 minutes.
I'll be damned. Who is that? My goodness, that looked like Mr. Jimmy Barlow himself.
Nobody ever looks up. That's true, bro. Bro. That's true, bro.
So, Henry here, if you take a look at his saddlebag.
Oh my goodness, take a look at this.
Yeah, oh, careful.
I don't know how to. Do I got to get on them first?
Just, no, look closely.
I am. Oh, I see.
Hey, Gabe, you ready to talk?
Yeah. You see how much he can carry?
I sure do.
If you just put all that in there, bring him back. He doesn't like to be rode, so you gotta, lead him. I gotta talk with the sheriff real quick.
What's a pack mule like this cost?
You have to talk to Miss Mai.
Howdy, Mr. Case.
How's it going there, sir?
I love that everybody
Well,
recognizes me now.
Big day.
Mr. Easy Street.
Yes, indeed.
Mr. Easy Street, I can't seem to guide this poor animal. See if you can. We've got to guide him to the bank.
It's been real difficult. Either calm down.
Mr. Gabriel, he won't listen to us.
He's Gabriel just got this this fella, so.
Well, I suppose I'll just go to the bank and grab all the stuff.
All right. You needed anything?
Control B.
If you can help me grab some stuff, I'd be mighty appreciative.
Yeah, sure.
I mean to say to carry.
Oh, yeah.
I've almost got
No.
enough to buy myself a wagon
Oh, you got the 350?
for the Ironworks company, you understand?
Oh, yeah.
Got your binoculars.
Aye.
Is that what the name's gonna be?
I'm not sure. I think it's got a certain ring to it.
The Ironworks.
Case Iron Company.
Case Iron.
Or just the Ironworks. Ironworks sounds good.
We were joking about calling it Blue Rock.
Interesting. Or Iron Man.
Yeah.
Iron Man Mines.
Okay.
I mean, you're heading it. You can go whatever you want.
Well, I'll be damned. All my damn stuff is gone. What the hell?
Oh, the bank teller took it from you as well.
Well, what the hell does that mean?
Well,
I've been robbed.
yeah, all across the state, these bank tellers have been nabbing some stuff from certain people.
What the hell has got so much iron in there?
Oh God. Maybe you should contact the Banker Association. Oh shit.
I should
Come
know
on.
Pulse.
Primrose, why'd you have to do this? Come on. Get up now.
Is he all right?
He lost everything he ever worked for.
Oh shit.
I think he's
I gotta go look at the
Can you
VOD.
check if he's breathing?
Ugh.
Oh,
Oh,
are you
okay.
all right, sir?
I just had the craziest dream. I just had a dream that all my hard work, iron and coal and all that I had safely stored in the bank is gone. What a mighty strange dream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who would have thought you couldn't trust the banks?
God damn it! It ain't a damn dream. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not sure. I wish I could help.
Well, you just got some money.
I do. I can check my account. Shit, I don't think we're going to be using this union dollar soon, anyways. So,
What's that mean, son?
well, at the very least, the money I get from the government, I don't think it's come my way soon enough.
Can't believe I just lost out on all my money. I nearly had enough to get the wagon.
Yeah, you can have everything I got.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned. Wait, should I not put it in the bank? It's $22.
I mean, the money so far, they've
My money's there.
They haven't taken the money. It's just whatever you had in the safety deposit.
Okay, it's got $272.
God damn, you're a rich man, Case.
damn right.
No, it's because we took a whole bunch of people and was mining one trip the other day, and I scrunched up everything I could because we need a wagon, otherwise we can't properly work.
And how much more do you need?
About $80. Mr. Chile's
Senor Thursday, where the fuck you been?
I've had to
Oh,
establish certain channels and networks for the operation of the Iron Man mines. But Mr.
We need
Chile's, all their goods are gone.
I
I had all the iron and all the coal and all the copper stored here, and I just showed up and it's gone, and Mr. Easy Street and lent me $22, but so much of it's gone.
you need to pay him back. I have money.
Oh, I don't care. You can have that.
No. I'm gonna no. None of Tumbleweed is allowed to have debts to no one. I pay for you, Senor Thursday.
But it was so much.
You can get it back. Just make pray to Santa Muerte. Maybe she help you, eh?
Chiles,
Hopefully get your
you
all your
step
rocks
is-
back and such.
we're all the West out here. You know, we can all
See,
put
but
the money
Senor,
together.
Well,
I know, Senor.
I'm
but
$80
Senor,
short to get the wagon.
80. We're good. It's $20 that you owe him.
$22 to Mr. Easy Street. But then
you-
I'm just
you
gonna
don't-
owe you, son. What's the difference?
You don't owe me nothing.
You don't owe me nothing.
Okay, then we keep the money. Then he no debt to you.
Yeah, it's all yours. I listen, I
Okay,
don't
thank
care.
you, Senor.
It-
I wanted to have a talk with you as well. I heard you're a great grower.
I don't know where you heard that from.
Well, son, you
It's
just got
from,
$80.
No, Senor, I have. Let me see. You're standing too close, Senor. 54. I'm gonna give you 50.
That'll bring us mighty close to the sum that we need, Mr. Chiles.
Here you go, Senor. I also bought a caballo, so it's all good.
Let's see here.
Let me go ask some of the other deputies. Maybe they could help.
$30 more and we get ourselves a big old wagon to work with.
Well, we could find $30. Let's do that.
I can't believe all my stuff is gone.
It's just you're gonna be fine, but let's get the money first. We need to talk,
Ooh,
Senor,
there's a
before the
nasty
meeting to
fog
happen.
rolling in, sir. Mr. Chiles.
See, there's a prayer to the ghosts because we need to. This meeting better be very private.
Oh, yeah, that's the plan.
I was gonna check my telegrams real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Catalina.
Aye.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
have
she
money?
doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't. She gave me $20 already today.
I gotta go look at the VOD. This weather is bad. It's an omen.
Let's
I
look
sh-
for your telegram too.
Howdy, everybody.
Perfect,
Mrs.
sounds great.
Jane,
Thank you.
how's you doing?
Howdy.
Oh, Mr. Fastday. Give me your telegram if you could, please. I need it.
I don't think I will, ma'am.
Why not?
Ma'am, I'm only just teasing, ma'am.
Ah, what? I was going to say your loss. Pity.
Ain't nothing to pity as long as we alive and waiting and in good health, ma'am. Except the fact that the bankers just took all my goods.
Ah, but truly.
Yes, sir, ma'am.
Well, I have some good news, in fact. Not a good things on the horizon, Mr. Fastday.
Well, I'd like you to first write down my telegram, one thing after another, if you understand.
Oh, you can't multitask. Pity. Go ahead.
It's a UOR 78114. UOR 78114, ma'am.
Right. Thank you very much. But yes, a pity. You should have been here a few moments ago. You would have seen Tumbleweed quite populated.
Well, it passed right through it, ma'am. What you mean?
Did you?
I sure did. I just went and did another
When?
shift at the mine. Stopped by New Haven's ranch as well.
Oh, I did not see you.
Well, to be honest, I passed right by it, Tumbleweed.
Oh, pity. You are...
I grabbed my horse.
Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I think we have another $30.
Do we now? Well, I'll be damned. What a beautiful sight. The bank takes all my stuff, all my money, and the townsfolk rally together to support a good old Mr. Thursday, future governor of this here republic.
I do not know that I have $30, but I do not mind helping.
Don't be looking at me funny, sir. I'm only just teasing.
Governor. Well, shit.
Well, man, what you got?
And we will have to go to the bank.
Shall I follow you there, ma'am?
Aye.
Very well.
Oye,
Hi, Catalina.
Senor,
Yes,
Good
come on,
day.
we're going to the bank. Big old field
here,
trip.
$5 more.
Good morning, Mr. Easy.
Hello.
It's a donation
Jane.
by the
How you
lady
doing?
that working the saloon.
The lady working the saloon. Well,
See,
be
her
done.
name Mika or I don't know. She's just
Mika?
working there now.
Is her last
I
name
don't know.
Richards? I knew a
No,
Mika
no.
Richards once.
I don't know her name,
Micah.
senor.
Micah was the name. Micah Richards. Real quick sort of a person. Love to run.
No, she. Jane, what's the name of the new lady working at the?
Always love to
Hello.
play on the edges.
Kendra, why?
Kendra, that's her name. Close to Mika. It's almost the same. How many we short? Let me
Micah
go
Richards.
gather some more.
That's a.
My goodness, I think we almost got it.
All right. I'll be right back.
I hate that I'm gonna owe all these people money.
Thank you,
They're gonna
Catalina.
be leeches.
Hi.
13 more dollars and we got ourselves a nice old wagon. Miss Catalina, we need a name for the company. So far, we've got Ironworks Mine and Iron Man Mine.
Oh.
What'd you think?
I like the first one more.
Ironworks?
Hi.
Howdy.
Howdy,
What are
sir.
you doing?
All right. How we doing?
What are you doing?
Looking for Mr. Gabriel.
We're just walking through town.
How about
Good
yourself,
question.
sir? Remind me your name.
Yeah.
Reminds me your name, son.
Yeah, Adonis Lafitte.
Adonis Lafitte. Where did we meet?
We met in New Baton Rouge.
Was you with them? That fella with the tattered clothes?
Feller with the talent? No, I don't know who that is. Then again, we have like a million.
Is it private or may I attend?
It's over.
Well, Mr. Gabriel, I got some bad news. The banks done took all my goods. All my iron, all my
Oh,
coal. It's all gone.
Did you have anything medicinal in there?
I don't think so. I had all my supplies for minerals and such.
Interesting.
Okay, it's here. $2 more. We're getting close.
I believe there's about $10 left. Well, I got
All right.
some stuff that I just had on me over at on your pack mule, but it's barely anything.
I'll go do the math and I'll get you paid.
You still have things.
It's so dusty, sir, Mr. Chiles. We've got to make sure people is saddling up their horses over at the stable. Let me just go and do
So,
that now with mine.
You want me to do it?
How would you do that? You can saddle other
We-
people's horses?
No, with my gongs to tell them to saddle their horses.
Well, I reckon the Armadillo Sheriff ain't gonna be too pleased.
Hey, you're right.
Quicksilver mine, bro. That's so lame, man. I want to make it like an actual classic sort of sounding.
That's the situation.
Mr. Deputies and Sheriffs, could I make a request?
What kind of request?
Well, I'd like to request if somebody can give the word to the townsfolk to stable their horses on account of it helps with the dust.
We will.
Thank you. Sir, I couldn't lead your horse to the bank or your mule.
No? Alright, sorry.
No, that's okay. Like I said, it's got nothing there.
Power gaming mine. Poor Mit. How about the Mitna Iron Mitna mines?
Poor Midna, man.
You guys are assholes.
When's this town meeting gonna happen?
Like 20 minutes. Here you go.
Barely anything, like I said, had so much in the bank. Can't believe it.
There you go.
Well, I think that's enough to get the wagon now.
There you go.
How's you doing, ma'am?
Perfect, good man. You're coming to Twin Rocks, Curtis.
Holy shit, I'm going
You're coming to Twin Rocks.
I don't know what that is, Santa. You're
Sure
gonna have
am.
to take me.
I'll show you, Curtis. Listen, you want business owners too? Because I got two of them here. So it's
Senior
gonna be four of us
Mr.
coming.
Jesse, with all due respect, how about you don't invite no one? With all due respect.
Listen here, Mr. Case. I gotta have a word with you.
With all due
Tranquilo,
respect,
tranquilo, guys.
Mr. Jesse. Come on, follow me. I've got to go to the bank.
Look, I figure anybody that gotta go back to Blackwater to
Come
get
here,
whatever
fucker.
it is that they
I've got to
need.
go to the bank.
Come here, fucker. That fucker that done ratted been with me the longest anybody in that town has. I didn't know he was gonna do that shit.
He's done sabotaged every about a hobo.
I
to
know
the
he
damn
fucked
meeting.
the whole thing up. He fucked the whole thing up. Listen, him and all his boys. I don't. Shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Case. I'm blaming you for this. You told me to bring everybody because
I
Jamie's
did
gonna have a
not
full
tell you to
posse.
bring everybody. That's a lie.
Jamie
That's
had a full posse.
That's a
I still
downright
thought
lie.
he was gonna kill my ass.
That's a downright lie.
What's done is done. I got the fucking 1st Infantry Battalion of New Baton Rouge here. I got about 10 fuckers armed and locked and ready to go.
It's too soon for that. I wonder what this here meeting's gonna be about. Everyone's got to stable up their horses.
Well, we're going to Twin Rocks.
Mr. Santiago,
Yes.
it's important for folk to leave their horses behind or send them off once we're there, if you understand. It helps with the dust.
Sure.
Every
we'll have
horse
to
is
walk-
like a
we'll have to
man.
walk to town.
Every horse is like a man, if you understand.
I know.
We'll put him somewhere far away.
Howdy, ma'am.
Hello.
What do you want me
Jesse, do you want me to go with them or stay with you?
Has anyone seen my secretary?
That's the only gun I got.
Sandy, I'm gonna be escorting Curtis
It's
and the
right
other
now.
to Twin Rock.
Go with them, JJ.
Fucking long.
Go with them, okay.
Oh, I guess you're coming with me, Case.
Well, I don't want to take
Oh,
a horse on account of it. Like, people's got to understand, every horse is like an extra person, Mr. Easy Street.
Oh, I completely agree.
You understand? Rather than only having 16 folk around, we can have a lot double that if people would just hitch up their horses when they're done.
Yeah, we should honestly be taking a wagon or something.
Yeah, we should take...
I'll follow you. Going on, Case.
Mighty fine, we've got enough for the wagon finally. $350, Mr. Curtis.
$350 you done made.
Mr. Curtis, if you understand... Well, we've got a lot to talk about, son. But here's the problem,
Oh, yeah, we
Mr. Curtis.
Sure do.
You see, every one of these horses, they kick up dust like a person. The problem is everybody wants to be on their horses, and it's causing a lot of issues where we can't see each other.
Yeah, that's why I figure Easy Street can take us. You know, Easy Street, I remember you was with Miss Owens, correct?
Yes, sir.
She's still alive.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. Usually people die, so I just figured I'd ask. She seemed like a nice lady.
Well, as far as I can know, I know she's all right. She doesn't really telegram, so it's hard to keep track of her. And I haven't been out east at all.
Do you love her, Easy Street?
I like her as a friend.
Okay, okay.
Poor girl, as a friend.
Yo, I'm gonna send my horse off. I like the way you think.
I'm gonna try to hitch up over here by this cactus.
Mr. Curtis, Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis.
Yep.
What I'd recommend is for you to maybe stable up your horse and armadillo and have, like, ride back on one horse.
Even here at this place, you think it's still gonna be bad?
Well, you
How
see,
many people we fixing on having?
there's
now?
like there's at least 20 people in town, and with their
We're
with their
so far
horses,
away, Case.
with their horses.
Tell the other motherfuckers that come up.
Listen, guys, with your horses, you're only going to be able to see about 15 people. Without them, you'll see double.
Oh, shit.
No, we love our horses, but goddamn.
The horses are like our friends.
If I've got to be the bearer of bad news, I'll be the one to tell everyone to get rid of their damn
Everybody's
horses.
coming here on a nade. We gotta tell them fuckers.
All right.
Holy
As soon as you
shit.
can, get rid of those horses. As soon as you can.
Jesus Christ.
Flee them as soon as you can. All right.
Don't hitch up your horses, send them off.
Flee your horses as soon as possible.
Mr.
all right?
Easy Street, tell him Thursday Case going to put down a horse if he sees him hitched around here.
No, we'll just send them off.
And I'm going to turn them into glue.
Thursday Case will absolutely murder
The
horses.
brouhaha put him in her stew.
That's right. Stew and glue. That's what my old pa used to say.
We gotta flee our horses, otherwise Dust's gonna get crazy.
What is
Oh
this
shit,
about?
you gonna sit here? No, here, I'm getting up.
Mr. Wheatley?
Going on there, Gabriel?
What are you doing here, senor?
I was asked to attend.
Oh.
By whom?
I have a question.
Oh, interesting. I heard that you were being forced by the Rhodes Sheriff Office to act a certain way.
Hey, fuck them guys. Fuck Rhodes Sheriff's Office.
Flee your horses as soon as possible.
Cassius and I both told them to go to hell.
What did they ask?
I don't know. They didn't speak to me specifically.
This guy's a spy.
They
Get this
spoke to
asshole out of
Cassius,
here.
and Cassius told him not to talk to me because
You
I
guys
tell
hear
him to
that
shove it
music
up their
outside my
fucking
window?
ass. But
Someone's
they had
blasting Arabic
inquired
music.
with Cassius and I to slow roll any business, if not sever ties, with Armadillo Sheriff's Office and things of that nature. Cassius told him politely, "Who the fuck are you to tell me who I can and cannot do
Bullshit.
business with?"
You're a
regardless
bullshit
of what
liar,
you guys may
Wheatley.
think.
You and
Santiago's a
Cassius.
friend.
I got you.
We
I
do
got
work
you.
with Armadillo. We've been there from the very beginning. We're not going to turn our backs on them now. And I agree to that same sentiment. Rhodes Sheriff's Office has the courtesy of being handed gun shipments and, supporting their own bullshit within their own fucking society. And who am I to take the word of somebody like that over folks that I've been out here in the dust with, that I've worked with. I've worked with you all. I've worked with Gabe. I support and believe in your decision and your mission.
Bullshit. You see the tide turning now. That's why
We've
you're
had plenty
here.
of other conversations that coincide
fuck
with
is Jesse?
our thoughts and beliefs in the West. So here we are.
What about Blackwater, sir?
What about Blackwater?
Well, I heard you say some things the other day in a panic and took off.
And I didn't say anything in a panic or takeoff. Based on the information that was provided, it felt a little unbelievable that somebody drew an imaginary line in the sand, called me the East, and then demanded my support.
Sure.
This guy needs to die. I don't trust him.
I think Santiago can agree. Cassius and I have done more for the West than a lot of folk.
It is true. You've been one of our only allies.
And that's where my issue from yesterday stems from, is the fact that, again, somebody drew an imaginary line in the sand, decided that Blackwater was considered part of the East, despite the efforts that we've done, of our own time and material effort, financial state.
Mr. Wheatley, Blackwater is officially a part of the Eastern Union.
They have declared war on New Austin, senor.
Move over.
Blackwater.
No.
I'm gonna sit next
The
to
Union,
you.
senor.
I'm either gonna sit down
The rest. I received a telegram today from Jim Bridger telling me that the walls are closing in, that the good people of the Union are going to take us down, and all of the telegrams from the law offices have banned myself and the Armadillo Sheriff's Office from their territories, saying that the good people of the Union will be coming for us. They will triumph. This and that.
I don't trust this guy. I want him dead.
I'm going to explain everything as best I can, but a few folks looks like they went to take a piss. We'll give them a few moments, and then we'll start.
For those that don't know, my name's Curtis LeBeau. This here to my left is my cousin.
No, ignore me. I don't know what's going on.
My days.
Oh my god.
Holy hell.
Someone help me.
Mr. Case.
Someone help
Hey, I'm fucking catching on fire.
Everyone step away from the fire.
Oh, hell.
Oh hell.
Jesse, move, goddammit.
Jesse, move!
Get out of there.
What the fuck is this?
That's a very bad omen.
Now.
I tried to do a smoking. I tried to do a smoking position, guys.
Get out of there,
Let's put them out.
I tried to quickly do the hotkeys.
What the fuck?
The Union attacking.
This
This is the witch's
mastery.
doing. This is the witch's doing.
Get him before the fire gets to him.
No, this is Jim Bridger's doing.
Who's the fucking idiot that stood in the fucking flames?
I believe that was Mr. Case.
Oh, god damn it, Mr. Case. Should have fucking known.
Put the.
No, sir.
If anybody has some burns, we got some cactus juice to rub on them.
I'm also a doctor.
Where's Sunshine? Is she here?
I'm here.
Thank God.
Up, senor. Soy doctor.
I can't tell what's Ash and what person.
I tried to quickly do XPS, which is the smoke emote, and instead I did XSP.
I don't have no morphine for him, so.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Over here.
I do.
My fucking
Okay, I'll
boot
get
is
him.
on
I'll
fire,
get him.
y'all.
I'll get him all ready. And
My whole left foot is fucking burnt.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be all right, Curtis. You hang in there, brother.
Who the hell invited Case?
I need 1 or 2 volunteers to go out to the prickly pear cactus and just cut me off some pieces of it. Thank you.
A prickly pear?
Well, we're just real worried about all that dust.
What, the cactus, you say?
The prickly pear ones. They're the ones, pretty much the most common ones out here. Not the tall ones, but there's some. Yeah.
Sarah and Isabella
Oh,
here.
I have a look.
That was so
That would be
funny.
me.
My god. Guys, I don't realize, man, so we're gone for 1 day and they're already declaring war just because of one random rumor of a hobo?
Is anyone still in the fire? I can't fucking tell.
Fuck.
I hope
No, I'm
not.
fine. I've got some
Jesus
fish scale
Christ.
paste.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Man, that was so funny.
Yeah, it is, friend.
Thank you.
I'm sure it's not open.
Okay.
Did anyone get eyes on the Bruja? Did anyone see if she, like, cast a spell or anything?
Thank you, ma'am, for
It was not a spell.
Okay,
Somebody just had.
okay. I'm just
he
wondering.
pissed
Just
on
wondering.
the fire and then it spread the ashes out.
I can't
Drinks
believe
too
I
much
pissed in the
moonshine.
fire, bro. Oh.
I have more of the.
Okay,
prickly
let's step
cactus
away from the
needed.
fire then. Fuck. Let's go to this fire. Much smaller. Look at this.
Anyone who has
Safe.
their
There,
horses,
that'll
please
be.
flee their
I'll
horses.
have some
Thank you
leaf
so
tea.
much, man.
Anyone who
You're
hasn't
so
fleed their horses,
kind.
please flee your horses.
I'm fleeing horses. I don't care if it's yours or not.
All right, this is going to help with the pain, but it's a big needle. You ready for this?
Sure am, ma'am.
Where's the third person? There was
All
3
right,
people.
3, 2, 1.
It's me, Curtis, and Jesse.
Okay.
That's an omen, bro.
I'll be right back.
Amen, listen to me.
Hey, the one on your left over there.
Keep your eyes on him, all right? He tried to take everyone out.
I already slathered him up with some cactus juice. His foot's just a little hurt. So if you want to go, I think you just need some morphine and some
I
bandaging.
feel so much better,
Get
ma'am.
him
I'm so
fixed up for
sorry.
me.
Fuck
I'll
you,
get him.
Robert.
You're welcome.
All right, where you hurting at?
My face.
Mr. Jesse's gonna be
My
all
fucking
right.
face is blood. It's my skin's peeling. Fuck you, Robert.
Go sit within 5
This
feet of the
man's
fire,
gone
but don't
delirious.
get
Robert.
close to the fire. Go.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm working. Go.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even fucking. I
attack
haven't
Mr.
seen you in so
Jesse.
long.
Losing myself. The
Who is
fucker
it?
trying to take me
Is that
out.
Blue Dog?
No worries, senor. No worries.
That's Blue Dog.
There you go. That'll make you feel real good. Real cool.
Braxton,
Yep.
Aye.
one of those damn horses that didn't get fleed hit Kitty in the face.
I'm
so.
fine. How are you?
Fuck.
Ooh.
Shimmy. All right. God damn it.
There's another
God damn
person
it.
down. Oh my god.
All right, Curtis.
Mr. Curtis, is you doing all right, son?
Get the fuck away from me,
You
Case.
stay away from him.
I don't
He said
trust
if he doesn't
him.
want to talk to you right now. The fuck out of here.
It's good luck, sir. Who the hell is you, feller?
Name's Eamon. I'm Eamon.
What's
Who
your
I
name?
am. Yeah, I'm the guy that didn't get set on fire.
Wait.
So I am.
Be a shame if you got set on next.
You turn to me.
Mr. Curtis, that's some good luck, son. The 4 folk that were touched by the flame has been anointed.
Good news.
Wonderful.
None of them are gonna die right now.
All right. Well, I figured I'd go back to saying what I was saying before the fella decided to piss right in front of all of us.
That was a spontaneous
Hold on,
bladder.
Santi, can I ask you for a favor?
Sure.
Can we make it a law that if a bunch of people is present for a meeting and a fella decide to pull his pecker out to piss, he gets slapped in handcuffs and thrown in a ditch somewhere?
Agreed.
Well, son, I'm going to tell you something. After a certain age, your bladder just sometimes spontaneously
Anyways,
explodes.
folks, like I was saying, my name's Curtis LeBeau. I ride with my cousin, Jesse Bennett, who will be here shortly. I don't know where the fuck he is. But we live over there in New Baton Rouge, otherwise known as Thieves Landing. I'm a bit for formality, so that's why I'm saying it.
Should we just all go around and introduce ourselves as part of the...
There's probably way too many people. I just wanted to. I like having
people.
I like having
people that
attention on us.
There's still important people that we're waiting on that aren't here. That's the problem.
You know what's suspicious?
Love the attention, y'all. Thank you, Shell.
Mr. Jesse, Mr. Curtis, let me talk to y'all just for a second over here on the side. It's really important.
Yeah.
We got a fucking problem with how many people we have here.
My face is fucking...
All right, it's okay. Listen, that's an omen. That's an omen. On the count of the 3 that were touched by fire is going to play a major role. You see that bastard with the white hair, Mr. Wheatley?
Uh-huh.
That's the one Gilbert done told, and that man done blew a gasket, him and Creed.
Why is Creed and Wheatley?
They're like, I ain't into no revolution. I don't want any part of it. And they took off. Now, apparently, the very next day, a war has been declared by the Union. Why would a war be declared unless these persons went and started talking?
It's a big fucking mess, that's why.
Mr. Santiago.
How many people did you bring down here, Jesse? Ay. Your face okay?
No.
Oh my God.
All I brought to this meeting is Curtis and Isabella.
Okay.
And Eamon.
And Eamon, yeah.
And Eamon, and Isabella is a business owner?
Isabella is the best damn doctor I've ever seen in my life. She's got 75 bottles of laudanum getting shipped here right now.
Okay, well, we definitely would want to hear from her.
Mr. Santiago, I'd like to.
Yes.
I'd like to give you just a bit of a warning. That there Wheatley.
Thank
we
you.
was at Gap.
I might lie. Something begin with L.
I know.
A crazy man named Gilbert the Hobo said a bunch of crazy stuff. All I remember is Wheatley saying, we is no part of, we don't give a damn about no revolution, no nothing, keep me out of it, this and that. And then they left. Now, since then, the Union has declared war. Well, why would the Union declare war unless Mr. Wheatley and his pals didn't go and spread a whole bunch of crazy stuff?
Bush.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What happened that the Union declared war? Because everything was going fine. Now, unless Mr. Wheatley went and filled the mines of Blackwater and other folk with a bunch of tall tales, the Union wouldn't have acted.
Burnt flesh.
The way I sees it, one crazy man talked of a revolution and that was it. It was hogwash. And now all of a sudden, after saying he's want no part of no revolution, no nothing, conveniently he's here.
That starts
Yes. That is why the nature of this meeting is not anything that isn't true, but it's not going to be anything crazy. It's not going to be anything super pertinent. Afterwards, we're going to have a talk, a very closed circle talk. You know what I'm saying? Not like a fucking. You can tell your men afterward, but we need to talk it out first before we do anything. Before we make any moves, we need to all get on the same page. Because the fact of the matter is, we need each other. And so far, everyone in the West is behind us. We've already spoken to a lot of people.
Is Rascaller in?
Rascaller is in.
Look, I figure the longer we stay here, they're gonna start looking at us weird. I'll fuck off. Since more people need to be here, I'll fuck off.
Mr. Curtis,
Listen, Curtis, I want you to be there for the next meeting, the more pertinent meeting.
Why is he always leaving?
I'll fuck off from this one. I don't know.
Just
I think we're just doing it to pass
lounge around Armadillo. We'll round everyone up after and go to a secret location.
Sure, I got a whole cavalry of men going from Blackwater to New Baton Rouge. I'm gonna meet with them, and then I'll see y'all back in Armadillo.
All right, perfect.
All right.
Hey.
Thank you.
I don't understand why the unions declared a war, and none of it makes sense.
It's all
Goodbye,
the
folks.
it's
Have a
all
good
the
one.
union-loving sheriff offices that are now feeling emboldened.
But
On the
ain't-
tip line the other day, Sheriff Woody was responding to the law tip line instead of someone that he was speaking to, who I believe to be Road Sheriff's Office.
Sheriff.
And he was essentially saying that I was complicit in sending Rascaler out to Valentine to murder them, which is
Cynthia,
not true.
I got a question.
Yes.
Let's just say they take Gilbert's word as gospel, and they start mounting up and riding out. Are they gonna send the deputies first?
I believe so. Here's how I think it's going to play out. I think they're going to send deputies out first to try and make arrests. Once they see actual resistance, is whenever the army is going to start to mobilize. That's why right now, I believe our best move
Hey, I don't know
is to pretend like nothing has changed really. I'm just going to tell the people here what I believe. I'm not going to tell them to pick up a fucking gun, but a lot of them are already considering it. A lot of them have already said that they will. They will fight and die for this place. Because here's
Mr.
what I
Wheatley's
believe,
only here
gentlemen.
for his gun trade.
It's all of us or none of us.
That's my opinion as well. Is we don't fall into the bait of a declared war.
No.
All they have to go on is
Since
Mr.
we waiting,
Wheatley's
maybe we do
gossips in
introduce
Blackwater. And now conveniently, that bastard's here.
Hey, Chiles. I live
You
out
should.
in
This
Tumbleweed.
should be a talk down to the. If
I work
ain't
for
trying
the
to
Bruja over
say
there.
how to do your job, of course, and I think he's got the right path. If I was in your shoes, I'd tell them that
she's a
ain't no
Bruja.
revolution
She's a
happening,
Bruja.
nothing like that, not to freak out, etc., etc.
No, I'm telling you the truth that the law and the marshal service are corrupt and complicit in covering up numerous crimes and have been playing us like pawns the whole time. They want us to kill each other. They want to take this place without any force and do what they will with it.
So if you want to
Get
be
the oil,
neighbors
get
with
the
a Bruja,
minerals.
go ahead and
It's
live out
probably
in
exactly
Tumbleweed.
what they want. They don't give a fuck about the people here. They've been pressing their boot on everyone's necks since the war ended. They've seen everyone down
Well,
here
we
as
all neighbors
complicit.
out here. We all Western neighbors.
Even if they didn't pick up a gun, even if they weren't born during that time, they see us all as less than. We have
my
to do
name's
something.
Sunshine. I work at the
And
bar,
I need to tell
but
these
I
people
also-
the truth.
Me and
That
fella named Arcadios are going to be
This
starting up a
fucking
private
Gilbert,
practice over
I
in
think he's going to be
Rathskeller.
the straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh God,
There's been a lot of
here.
he shit, he said, she said the whole time, right? He said, she said. But now it's more than that, senor. It's more than that.
Mr. Santiago, just remember this. If everyone here is for the West,
I don't officially work
and
for the
Mr.
state or
Wheatley is
nothing,
here
but
for the West,
can
Mr.
keep
Gilbert
you
didn't
alive.
go to Blackwater and tell authorities about any revolution.
You
If
could,
anyone
you,
said that,
for
it's
your
Mr.
horse.
Wheatley and Cassius Creed who left out in a huff and a puff screaming not to be a part of any revolution.
I
So-
don't know about that.
No, it
Maybe.
was Gilbert. I got a telegram from Asher.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gilbert went and talked to the law. Is that confirmed?
Apparently,
My name's Ken-
he found out he's been working with them.
My name's Kendra.
There you go.
I work at the saloon. under
Okay,
Mariah.
so it's Gilbert then. Afterwards,
Still, who the hell is
Road
Gilbert?
Sheriff
Some
Office
crazy
came and-
madman.
yes, but it doesn't matter, senor.
That's David.
There's already so much mounting against us. I believe this is all that they were looking for.
I feel like they're
They've
rushing
started
it a
sending
bit.
me very bold telegrams. Very bold. Threatening death upon us. They said, all of you Western Revolution dogs will die. They would never put that in a telegram if they didn't believe it for a fact, senor.
Who said that?
Jim Bridger,
And who the hell is being? He's not even a sheriff.
Senor.
Sheriff Dale
sorry
and Sheriff
for,
Woody have also
speaking
been
up.
saying
I'm a young
for the
guy, but
union in all their
This meeting
telegrams
is to
now.
happen with business owners, landowners, and their
Well, that's good. We're for the
But
union.
Jockey
too.
Man doesn't fit that
Fuck 'em.
description.
Yes, I know, but
we,
listen.
we got enough men that if it is just the fucking sheriffs and the deputies right now, we can handle that. We need to work on
Yes.
getting Esteban and the Spanish involved before the
Yes,
American
yes.
army moves down.
I agree. This is why we need time.
That's
Right
right.
now, we pretend like nothing is happening. If they come to arrest me, I'm going to put them in the dirt and then go on the run.
And you understand with the dust kicking up, we gotta
Like, quote unquote, go on the run, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be staying in the West.
Well, who's going to take
All
your
the
place,
while-
sir?
Probably Braxton. All the
Braxton?
while, most likely, yes. All the while,
They
all
need
of
to
my
hire me
deputies are
on.
willing to die for the West, by the way.
Soon to
Every
be
single
a
one of them are laying down their lives for us, if it comes to that.
Potentially, yeah.
All the while, we need to get a lot of lumber. We need to
I
start.
guess not.
We need to start blocking off key locations, fortifying places, setting up camps,
Well,
setting
let's
up
not be preachers.
relays for our
Mariah's been given 7
scouts,
days to
and
make a
getting
decision.
patrols along our borders.
Mr.
Yes, see.
Hold on a
Dee's
second.
Landing is a crucial location.
You.
They're going to come for that first. I believe that's where they're going to set up.
I know. I already been telling all my business.
I love how everything I said is coming to fruition.
They gotta stay there and be ready to do something or leave.
And now everyone needs to work together.
I
Meanwhile,
believe we
everyone
have
was
to
saying we got to
give
kill
it up
each
right
other.
now, Senor. We will have to take it back because it will be crucial for us. But right now, I think we let them have it. We take it back later down the line.
I need to be sheriff.
Lure them into a false sense of security.
They're
And
very
in the
good.
dead of night, we come in, we fucking sapper
Well,
and
question for the
sabotage
crowd
everything.
while we're waiting for this to happen. Does anyone know who owns those two horses right there, right at the front?
I want to.
It's yours, Fleet.
Guys,
If not,
I
well,
want to
might just
take
shoot the
charge,
fucking
bro.
thing. So go have a look.
I feel like they're gonna blunder here. They're gonna immediately go to war. They shouldn't. They should
Go ahead,
pretend that
hold
it's
on.
just the
Hold on.
ramblings of a madman.
Double check.
That Wheatley is only here for the money, bro.
Well, who's next?
We're going counterclockwise.
Yeah, it's gonna be me. Yeah, hey everyone. My name is Mai. I am running the ranch West Haven, where we train and sell horses. So.
Is Gilbert here? See,
He's a fucking dumbass.
Okay, just wanted to inform. I'm going back.
Hold on, we got to confirm from who that Gilbert's talking to low.
Can I leave?
Creed.
And why is Asher Creed being trusted?
Hi, Stevie.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I don't exactly trust him. He's gonna have to earn my trust again.
Asher Creed and Gilbert told me when they spilled the beans, and then Crookshanks had to sort of jump in and like tell them to shut up. That the reason they told them everything is because they're all
also do
brothers.
veterinary work.
That Creed and Cassius and all of them are
I know
family.
me, Charles
No,
Whitley.
they're not.
They're not actually.
That's literally what they told me, and that's why they told me.
Yeah, they made that up to
lie.
get free
Westward.
guns.
Got a hand in trying to get Gaptooth Mine back open and
Cassius Creed gave him
profitable
two
for
free
the,
navies
New
because they
Austin
tricked him into thinking they was long lost brothers.
Good, good.
I really don't trust that man whatsoever.
I don't either. Listen,
These
Crookshank,
folk-
he good people. Ash is just dumb. I don't think he's fucking us to fuck us. Gilbert, he's a rat.
These folk
Wheatley
here,
is going to be at the next meeting, Senor.
Hi,
This is just to tell the
who's
people
the fella
here
behind you, Mr.
what is happening. What we know to be
I
fact.
did not know that,
We're not
gentleman.
going to say anything about no revolution. We're not going to say anything
partner,
about
can you, speak up?
anything like that. We're just going to let them know that the danger is very real. That's it. I just want them to know that their lives are in danger. If they want to stay in the West, they're welcome to, but no one will behoove them if they leave.
The longer we stay here, the more suspicious we look. We should
Okay,
keep
okay.
these
Yes,
folk
exactly.
waiting.
Let's go.
Next.
Dr. Isabella Whitmore. I work out of New Baton Rouge. Got a private practice out there.
Hi, Isabella. Next.
Howdy, sunshine.
So
Which way we
quickly.
going? Me?
You're going counterclockwise. It's you.
Jesse Bennett, proprietor of New Baton Rouge. Howdy, fuckers.
Hi, fucker. Next.
Hola, Shaggy. I'm with the sheriff's department. Sometimes I clean the cells. Other times I catch criminals.
Hello.
Howdy everyone, my name's Thursday Case. Ex-lawman, ex-many things, cattle rustler. And happy to be here, currently secured a nice little lease on the Gaptooth Mine and be operating out of there and looking forward to a bright future.
Next.
Bueno.
Aren't you sure?
Sheriff Santiago, aka the Devil of the West, aka whatever you've heard, probably true.
guys, what if I take the sheriff badge
My name's Caleb Crow. I'm a senior deputy under Sheriff Santi here.
And be hired onto the sheriff if Santiago's
Two
gonna
in
go
the
on the
back.
run.
Hello, I'm Deputy Josiah Beckford, ASO.
That might be the move. I wonder if they trust me with it.
Hello, I'm Adeline Cade. I plan to be the tailor of New Austin.
Finally.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank the Lord.
Thank you for your service.
You don't
We
want.
need
I
it
mean, I
so
do it
badly.
to like, cause they're gonna fumble, bro. They're gonna fall right into
Is
the
that
bait.
everybody?
Right here.
Kitty.
Oh, yeah.
Like right now, what?
And
Hello, Ron. I was cleaning up mess. I'm Under Sheriff Braxton Murray. Hello, how we all doing? Fantastic. Sorry, Easy. Go ahead.
What they need to do right now is they need to take.
It's all right.
What they need to do is take Bridger.
I'll wait, friend. I'll wait.
They need to take Bridger,
Deputy Easy Street.
and they need to petition the
someone walking
marshals
over there in the
that they're
distance?
talking
We
about
see them.
war.
Well, they ain't here now, so that's real unfortunate for them. I think we can start.
We didn't cover everyone. Somebody outside of the circle, right there. I think your name Coyote, right?
Yeah, he already.
He did.
Yeah, he spoke up.
Hey, who is that blonde lady with you, Coyote?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where they went.
I believe they walked off.
All right. Well, we should get down to it. I want to make everyone aware about a number of things that are very pressing. The West is in a lot of danger right now because of things that have happened outside of our control. And because all of our enemies have conspired this whole time and now they are firmly unified. They want to pick this place apart. They want to plant a flag down here. They want the resources further west to line their own greedy pockets. It all started in Rhodes. We spoke with Jim Bridger, Sheriff Dale one day. This was soon after the cholera outbreak had laxed. Immediately, they were aggressive with us because we were men of the West, they could tell. They spoke about the Union, about the Rhodes being a Union town. A lot of my friends and I, we have bled because of the Union. We have been under their heel for some time. They're ranging further south into Mexico. I personally am a victim of. I will not go into it here. But they took something precious from me a long time ago.
See, he's talking revolution right now. I don't know why he's doing that.
These bastards in Rhodes, they stand for everything the Union does. And what the Union stands for is just pure avarice and capitalism to the point where they don't see people as people anymore. The Marshal Service is complicit and has been supporting this rhetoric for the last 30 years. You see it. You've all seen it. Rhodes have been working to take us down from day one. They could tell where we lay, where our ideology lay. Truth be told, I'm not a Western Republic man, at least I wasn't. I just wanted to live free, I wanted to have my own land, I wanted to have my own semblance of peace. That's all that I wanted. I wanted to start a family. I wanted to plant trees that would give them shade for generations to come. That's all that I have ever wanted in my life. However, at every turn, these fuckers have stopped any progress down here. During the cholera outbreak, banks foreclosed every single business there in Armadillo. Almost every single one was boarded up. The deeds returned to Saint Denis under a man named Governor Sneed.
I want to, you know what?
Some of you may be familiar with this man.
You know what'd be smart, bro?
Some of you may have even
to tell the marshals this
done
guy's
business
planning a
with this man.
revolution and supplant his ass.
This bastard is a Union dog through and through. And he is probably a part of this as well.
Union
no
dog?
doubt.
Why is he saying that?
Under him is Chief Marshal Johnson, and his subordinate is Senior Marshal Crenshaw.
This guy's talking like a straight.
Those two men approached myself, Amy Barlow, the Dawsons, everyone else that was here building Armadillo. They offered us a deal.
That's not being a rat.
We will give you support out here in New Austin. We will legitimize your sheriff's office so you can restore order.
Politically.
But first, you have to do something for us.
He just said 10 seconds ago
There
he's
is an
not going to
outlaw
do
out
it.
there in
He's
the
doing
deep
it.
west who's been spotted crossing the San Luis again, coming from the Sea of Coronado in the hills. He'd been hiding from the cholera outbreak and had been running the west before then. His men were encroaching towards Armadillo, taking over swaths of land. A full-blown militia, well-armed, well-funded, headed up by a man named Esteban. This man was a tool for the Marshal Service, a pawn under Crenshaw. On the day of his capture, he told us, "You're going to be just like me. You're going to be sitting where I'm sitting. Crenshaw is going to use you for his ends, for the Marshal Service's ends, and when they are done,
I want to leave this talk. I think
you
it'll
will
be good
killed,
symbolism.
and the rest of your people."
It'll show that.
I shook it off. I didn't believe it. I said, "Senor, I'm nothing like you. We are very different." I still believe that to this day, but over the last month, those words have haunted me. Every night I close my eyes, every time I go to sleep, I hear Esteban's voice. Everything he said has come to pass. Over these last weeks, the Road Sheriff's Office, the Valentine Sheriff's Office, the Blackwater Police Department have collaborated in taking down the Armadillo Sheriff's Office. They believe us to be responsible for 2 murders.
And we're here for the very important and secret meeting. As is the place.
Ramon, 2, Dean Mercer, who were very loud separatists preaching about killing sheriffs and marshals and going out there and causing chaos. Crenshaw was attracted to them because of that. Once they were dealt with, and they were dealt with because Crenshaw literally pointed the gun and said, "All right, you fire." He wanted them dead. He made sure that it would happen. And whenever it did, their murders were buried. All of the evidence burned, swept under the rug.
These are the guys that killed him. What is he talking about, bro?
It was not a kindness to anyone that was involved in those killings. They wanted to hold it over our heads, and they have done. Later, the Dawsons decided to break away and start
He's
causing
the sheriff,
chaos
bro.
out
I'm a
east.
nobody scourge.
Crenshaw
Like,
came to us again and
this
said,
crowd hates me.
"These men are your problem.
Most of this crowd
They
hates
were there
me.
with you when this sheriff's office was formed. You have to go and bring them in by any means necessary." We attempted a peaceful surrender, which, as you know, famously did not go so well. Since then, Road Sheriff Office, Valentine Sheriff's Office, Blackwater Police Department have been complicit in covering up all of the Dawson's crimes and ensuring that they get off with 12 accounts of attempted murder, buttering them up, propping them up for success, ensuring that they will be a thorn in our side for a while to come. They've already broken the terms
Creed
of their
is there too.
deal. The farce of a judge, the kangaroo court that decided that they should walk free with a slap on the wrist and a new job opportunity.
No, sir.
He said 12.
The Marshal Service have also been backing them every step of the way. All of our complaints, all of our legitimate evidence that we have brought forward to take down these people has been swept under the rug. And the Marshal Service, a few days ago, transported the Dawsons here to get their things from the town, with an army squad accompanying them.
I think I'm gonna leave, bro.
When
I
they
don't want to be a
arrived,
part of this.
They
This
were
is-
hostile.
This is a
They
fumble.
were ready to shoot the fuckers, anyone that would give them any trouble out here. They wouldn't hesitate.
But I need to
Chief
know what
Marshal
they talk about.
Johnson, before he parted, said that he wanted to remind everyone here that they are part of the Union and to get in line. Well, that didn't sit right with me. Once I found out, I got on my horse, I rode straight for Blackwater, I found the Marshal, and I'm not going to lie, my blood was hot. I was considering very terrible things. Instead,
how can I be a snitch, bro? This guy's literally snitching everything. That's why I want to go blacklit.
The chief and his corrupt deputy Kane, who has been aiding Rhodes this whole time.
It's a political fumble. This guy just told her, what is there left to snitch,
These
bro? What are you
following
talking
days,
about,
I've been receiving
blacklit?
telegrams
You're
from
cooked.
Rhodes Sheriff Office, Valentine Sheriff Office, Blackwater Sheriff Office, with rhetoric like, the Union will prevail. The Union this, the Union that, for the Union. Saying that the walls are closing in on us. On top of this, some crazy man at the mine named Gilbert has been spreading what he believes to be fact. I know now that he has likely spoken to the law.
Yeah, so
in this
what?
meeting, a lot of names were mentioned, implicated in a plot to undermine the Union. It does not matter if it's true or not at this point. I believe this will be the straw that breaks the camel's back. First, I think the law will come down here in force. Then it will be the Union Army.
Like, you bring them to do what? I don't
I
understand.
want to make you all aware of this. This danger is very real. And everyone out here in New Austin is now a target. Doesn't matter about your affiliation, you're just another fucking ant to them. They don't consider us people. There are a lot of people here that have a lot to lose. A lot of people here that have land. They have bled, they have toiled for this place. And now everything that they've been working towards could be undermined. I don't want to see that happen, but I'm afraid that a lot of the choices
For once, I'm just gonna
have
ride
been
the
made
wave,
for
bro.
us. Long ago, in fact.
Let him fall on the sword.
If any of you want to leave, no one will stop you. You will not be harmed. I don't behoove anyone. But the fact of the matter is, I believe that if you choose to stay, you have a choice.
Like, what is they gonna come down here for?
Hunker down, wait for this to blow over, pray that it is nothing, just wind.
Yeah, he did.
Or you can stand with everyone else here that is pledged to fight and die for this land. I'm not going to lie. The future looks grim.
I don't trust him at all.
Most likely certain death.
He just screw it.
And this is a big fucking if, unless everyone that calls this place home stands together. We need all hands, everyone that is willing and able.
Like, everyone's nodding. What are they even nodding about, bro? Are they dumb?
It doesn't matter about past grievances at this point. As far as I'm concerned, I couldn't give a fuck what has happened.
What are they nodding
United we
about?
stand, divided we will certainly fall.
Everyone's just nodding, bro. Like, do they even realize what they're nodding to?
That is all I have to say. If you have any questions, please, now is the time.
God, I love you guys. You're so. I love Unity. You guys you're just so beautiful, all of you. And those soldiers, I tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about them soldiers. All right, you listening? I'm gonna tell you something. All right, them soldiers.
I'm listening. Tell me something. Tell me something. Fuck it. Tell me something.
They came to my ranch. Right, these soldiers. They trampled my grass. My grass. I feed my cows off that grass. That's my livelihood. They kicked my chickens.
Oh,
they kicked
hell
my
no.
chickens.
Oh, hell nah.
And I ain't gonna abide by none of that.
That's too fucking far.
They kicked our chickens. And I tell you what.
Bacon and eggs.
Let me tell you something else.
Tell us it.
Boone, tell him something. I can't think of anything. Boone, tell him something.
They paraded around on that ranch like they owned it.
That's right.
Like
They
it was
believe
their
that they do,
God-given
senor.
right. Oh, fuck
They believe that they own that ranch. That is a fact. They did not give a fuck about your rights, your deeds. To them, they just wanted to scare us.
I'm not gonna wait. I want to know.
It was a reminder to say, this is what awaits you.
This feels so weird, bro. None of this makes
They
sense.
walked through town and looked at us and said, "Hey, Dawsons, be careful. Don't agitate the
It feels like a narrative is being forced. Like,
If I may ask a question.
Yes, Bruja.
From what you've just said, this isn't a fight you're reacting to. This is a fight you want.
No, this is not a fight that I want.
Actually.
This is a
But you
fight
made
that I am
mention of the
reacting to.
hostilities. And here now, in our circle, we have Blackwater folk. They'll go back. Tell them this. And the Union will come here even stronger.
Hold on. I want to make something very clear. Mr. Wheatley and Cassius Creed have done nothing but supply the West. They offered to fight and possibly die for this place if it came to it. Both of them.
That ain't what I heard, sir. And I's got another question. What's the Union gonna come down for anyways? I've been in law a hell of a long time, and there's gotta be crimes. You said that Mr. Bridger, who's not even a sheriff, has made a threat. Is Mr. Bridger gonna come and arrest the Armadillo Sheriff? On what crimes?
Murder. Sedition.
Is you a murderer, sir?
I am.
And all of us is supposed to fight and die to prevent you from going to prison?
Nope, that's not what I said.
He said we're given a choice to stay or leave.
And it's not fighting for me, Case.
Santi, if I could, let me make something very fucking clear. Not a single person here in this circle or any of your friends that you know who are going to be told about this are required to stay.
So,
if you wish to stay halfway through and you decide this is too much for you, then go home.
So,
get out of here. There will be no hostilities held against you. Every single person. Let me finish, please, Mr. Case. Thank you.
What? They did a crime and now they're rallying support?
Every single person that you know that believes he's going to be staying here, they are more than welcome to. They are not expected to pick up a gun. They're expected to help if they can. That would be great. They are expected to continue their work and live as people of the West.
So
none of that changes.
So just to clarify, Mr. Santiago and yourself probably is going to be arrested for murder, and this here's a rally at arms, so the folk of Blackwater so the folk of New Austin fight to prevent y'all from going to prison?
That's not what they're coming
That's not it
here
at all.
for.
That's
Not
not
at
it at
all.
all, Case. You've not been listening.
I have been
Jim
listening.
Bridger
I'm
wants
just
to
confused.
for New Austin, and he'll do anything he can to come down here and rule this place.
Who will?
Jim Bridger.
He's got the full backing and confidence of Chief Marshal Johnson, who has covered up his crimes, Senor.
I highly
There
doubt
is a
that.
plan. You were not here for the entire thing, Mr. Case. You were not here since day one. Let me tell
Can I
you,
ask? Oh,
these
go ahead,
fuckers,
sorry.
they want nothing more than an excuse to come down here, and now they have a perfect one. If they come for me, I'm not asking any of you to fight for me. I'll fight my own battles. That's
The
not what I'm
thing
saying.
that they came to arrest them for was something they set up themselves. Is that what
Yes.
we're... Yes.
There's a bunch of lies circling. They have been trying to spin this as best they can to suit their narrative. As have I. Because I've been trying to buy this place time. This was an inevitability. Crenshaw set the pawns on the table. He's been playing this game this whole time. Esteban was right.
It seems like it's already set, like a war is set already.
That is a fact.
Senor, can I ask something? Two questions. Number one, do you have the telegrams where they say they're gonna come to the west to claim this
It
place?
just doesn't make sense, bro. From
I have
Case's
telegrams that
POV.
suggest that, yes, but they have told us in person that they want to come down here and plant a flag.
What type of flag?
then- Wait, Senor Case.
union
Uno
one,
momento,
senor.
por favor. Uno momento, por
This is a
favor.
part of the union. I'm confused.
So as I see, we do not fight for your safety, we fight for the freedom of the West. Am I correct?
That's right.
Correct. I am not asking anyone to try and keep me out of prison. I will do that on my own.
No, that's... Okay, second
This
question.
is for the West.
I understand, Sheriff. Second question, and this one is important.
Bro, this is...
Senor Esteban, is he in prison or is he dead? Because I received news that he in prison somewhere.
The truth is out there that Esteban is not dead, and I ask you the question why. Why is a man like that not dead?
I can tell you.
No, but I'm saying
Go
it just
ahead,
doesn't
what's
make
your
sense
guess?
from our POV.
I have a bit of history.
3
Well, my
days ago,
father
this was
has.
a part of the union. Now it's not.
I don't know if you know about the war of 30 years back, but the Western Republic had backing from Spain and from Mexico. Senor Esteban was supposed to be a backup from Spain, senor. Now, I don't know why this man got arrested by the West, but as I see it, having that man right here in this meeting would be very beneficial.
Bro, you can target it. Just a
Listen,
crazy
senor.
hobo. Like, you just
You're asking
ignore
us
it.
to break in and try fucking get him out? That is a suicide mission.
No, I did not. I did not ask that.
Didn't that man murder hundreds of Westerners?
He did. He put a lot of people to the sword on behalf of Crenshaw.
Hey, let me tell you something about Crenshaw. All right, two things.
Go
Let
ahead.
me tell you two things. Number one, first thing, very important. First thing, anybody who doesn't stay here and fight is gonna be put in a stockade, and I'm gonna supply tomatoes to be thrown at you. All right, I'm gonna grow them tomatoes myself. And the second thing, Crenshaw thinks that you lot with badges out here are expendable. All right, this boy up and told me when he was staying at our ranch, all right, that you just pawns that took place out here, and he don't care.
I'm so
And
confused. None of this
just-
makes sense,
he
bro.
He didn't want to do it himself. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Isn't this
That
a
sounds
part
about
of
right.
the union? Hasn't it been a part of the union for 30 years? What changed overnight? I'm confused. This has been union land for 30 years.
Tell that to the marshals.
The marshals is what? Well, that's what the marshals say, son. That's the law. This here is union land, and it has been for 30 years.
Tell that to the people who live here.
It might be Union land, but there ain't. I don't see no St. Denisans out here, no Rhodesians, no Van Hornians. I don't see none of them because that is different, all right? We don't want no St. Denis out here. We don't want no cobbled streets. I don't want no, what's the word? What were we calling them, Boone? What was, help me out.
City pie.
We don't want no city pies. And that stands for City Slicker Sweetie Pie.
It's come to a place where, you know, it was one
What?
thing that they had a problem with Santiago and the sheriff's office. But now I'm hearing that they're telling people to not do any business with any of us out here. And I've been striving to be neutral with people. I've had customers all over the state for the longest time. But now they're being told by the sheriff's offices out there to not come here anymore. So they don't care about the people here.
They don't.
And if you think they'll stop if they take Sheriff Santi away, you delusional.
And if you think that they're gonna let you keep that mine, you're also delusional.
That's right.
Hey, if we do all this, it would justify me going to war with Emerald Ranch because they Easterners, right?
Let's not go that far. All right, nobody's talking about war.
This
Nobody's
is a purely
talking about none of that.
defensive.
Yep. I gotta take out the competition while I got the chance.
The point is, this isn't about East versus West. It's about marshals and the government trying to fuck with us. All right. We're trying to make sure that we can't do what we want. That we are begging and begging to do whatever, to do what they say.
These
all
guys
right?
are-
It ain't about we fucking hate Easterners. We got Easterners that live here, okay? But they're here because they're here for us. All right. This isn't about East versus West. It's about these fucking marshals. It's about these fucking union dogs. Okay, that's what it comes down to.
I have one question. It's real simple.
These guys is dumb. I'm dumb.
You have been
Mr.
fucked
Jesse,
over by the
these
government.
folk have lost their damn... I don't know. It's just it's a whole sham, and these folk is dumb.
What's your problem, guys?
You lied, Mr. Santiago. You said
How
you
have I
was not
lied?
going to say the things that you did, and now you're talking sedition and war.
I'm not. I'm telling them the truth. I have not made any mention of sedition and war. I said I'm going to fight for my freedom. That's it.
Is you crazy? I heard every damn word. Mr. Jesse, am I crazy? If I'm crazy, I'll walk away and accept it.
I mean, I didn't. He hasn't outright said it. He said a lot more than what we said we were gonna say.
No.
But the thing is, Case, it ain't exactly.
Chili's brought
Hold
up the
on, hold
fucking
on.
thing about
I know.
fucking Esteban,
Listen to
motherfucker.
me. Listen, I know. Listen. It ain't as bad as you think it is, Case. A lot of these people is eating it up.
I'm out of here. I just got to go cool off a bit. I don't understand what's going on.
Case, they're all...
Bunch of duds. It doesn't make any sense. I need it to make sense. It don't make sense. The only one who saw through it was Jane. He's literally the only one that saw through it. He literally said he wasn't gonna do that. I guess, like... First... I don't know. Does the army not matter
Saint Denis is
anymore?
my home. I love that place
Don't you
with all
leave me
my
with them
heart.
fuckers, Case.
Them's
And for it to
dumb.
be belittled like that.
Them's dumb over there. Them some dense muppets. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Excuse me, go on. I suppose the lunacy was too much for y'all to handle as well.
Lunacy.
What is it, sir? You got something to say? I didn't think so.
I wouldn't say nothing. He's liable to shoot you.
Go on home, Mr. Case. Go run.
All right, he had to do it.
Hold on.
You do what you need to do, Case. He said it. Listen, it's his bad.
I want to know what you said, son. I didn't hear you.
I said you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, go on, educate me, son.
You heard everything Santi said, Mr. Case.
So let me get this straight. Mr. Santiago's gonna be arrested by Jim Bridger? What has Mr. Santiago done? And why has everybody got to fight to die for the man?
Jesus Christ, Mr. Case.
I don't think that they're fighting for the West.
We're fighting for the West.
But conveniently, when he's about to get arrested, why wasn't they fighting for the West when Esteban was taken down? Why wasn't they fighting for the West when Jamie Barlow was on the run?
You only heard one part of it. You keep hearing about Santi being wanted for murder by these people.
What?
He's not even a wanted man. They've been trying to frame him for all this shit
What
out here.
changed in 2 days?
Jesus. What changed in 2 days is the Road Sheriff Department has been after us this entire time. Now they're calling themselves the Union is going to prevail in every telegram. We have been banned from every office, being called criminals. Hell, even the ASO has been branded a gang.
What the hell is the ASO?
Armadillo Sheriff's Office.
So Mr. Jim Bridger sent y'all one telegram?
No, not just Bridger. Valentine.
On what counts are they gonna remove Santiago and the sheriff's office?
They have been trying to tell him that he is a murderer. They're going to bring him down. They ain't actually put out anything official.
Since I came here, there's one thing I understood, that this here is Union land.
And we're all very well aware that this is Union land.
And that's what I was told, even by your sheriff's office. And anything other than that is sedition.
Ain't nobody out here disputing the fact that this is Union land, Mr. Case. But to the Easterners, we are all scum. They don't care that we are part of the Union. They don't believe that we are part of the Union. That's the point we've been trying to make.
What does it matter, the opinion of an Easterner?
It ain't just an opinion anymore. They've made that clear.
Why don't you petition the marshals for Mr. Jim Bridger and his disorderly conduct?
Because the marshals are siding with every other department. They don't care about the West.
And you surely do.
You're goddamn right I do.
Listen, that's got to go and cool off a bit. That's got to reflect on a bunch of things.
Case, I should talk to the side, senor, so I can tell you everything. Just listen.
Let's go to Armadillo. Let's walk to Armadillo, sir, and we can talk on the ways.
Just listen. Come here.
I'm listening, sir. I'm all ears.
Just stop here. Listen. They already know all of that. None of these things that I've told them is anything they haven't heard already. They just haven't heard the full story, senor.
After I killed my fucking brother, I mean, it's
The
just.
only thing that they didn't know was what
I think
fucking
my reputation is ruined.
that guy Chili's brought up. That's why I tried to cover, saying, do you think we're going to break out a fucking madman?
Well, yes, but does everybody know that?
We need to have a second talk. Me, you, Jesse, Curtis, Braxton, Jamie, and Omar. And then perhaps Rascaler, maybe.
I'm gonna be honest, Case. I mean, nothing he said. Like, they all know this shit, Case. You can't get cold feet now, fucker. You did this. I told you.
You're talking about writing the fucking Bill of Independence, senor.
You did this, Case. You cannot leave us now, fucker. You did this. You're the reason I'm here. You cannot fucking leave me right now.
You think I'm leaving?
Yeah.
You think I'm abandoning the project?
I mean, why are you walking off?
Yes, why are you walking off?
Why are you walking off?
Because there's nothing more I got to hear from that group of duds. That's for damn sure.
No, they're eating it up.
They're really talking over there about how they can fucking help, how they can supply us, how they can fucking fight. Before, we spoke to a bunch of people out here in the West that own businesses, that own land, that have an outfit. They're all in, senor.
If this is going
And
to
fighting
legitimately
for the estate
work,
in Saint Denis while this is going on.
there had to be a little bit more forward thinking and a little bit more carefulness.
Yes. That's why we have to speak at the fucking second meeting.
Hold on. If from that group of all those folk there, if even just 2 of them repeated everything you said, this here revolution independence over with. There's a
So we
reason
don't
why
have a
we've been
set
moving in
date on
secret.
when this is going to happen.
Now, sure, there
We
was a
should be
small
open
little hiccup with
arms
Mr. Gilbert,
constantly.
but he's
That's
just
not
a
a
man.
small hiccup.
It sure is, because he's just a madman, and he ain't got no proofs. But now all of a sudden, instead, we've let one madman ramble, and now the sheriff has organized a meeting, and a group of however many folk, not all of which can be trusted. If only 2 of them go and spread what you said, there will be an army down. Excuse me, down here. As a matter of fact, they'd be on the march right now. All she had to say was, I thought what we was going to say is, Mr. Bridger saying these sorts of things, it might be tense.
And y'all don't have any other departments y'all are
There's talk of
friends with.
revolution. Some crazy man in a gap tooth. Well, we don't know what the hell he's on about. And now you've officially declared that they're going to come and put a Union flag here and we won't have it and we're just going to rise up against and kill them all.
That's not what I said.
That's what you
said. I
said.
said that I would no, it's not. I said I would defend this place. I would defend myself. I never said that.
Why?
So what if they go back and say something? It's already fucked, senor.
But it wasn't.
He went and talked to the law. He went and talked to the law.
So what?
And guess what? Rhodes started going and asking questions.
When you keep saying Rhodes is one crooked lawman named Sheriff Bridger.
No, that's not true. Rhodes has the backing of Chief Marshal Johnson and another marshal, senor, firmly in their pocket. That is the truth.
Mr. Johnson ain't a crazy man. And Mr. Smoke, especially Mr. Smoke, and myself, we've got a lot of rapport with those folk. A lot. As a matter of fact, they share with us progress on certain matters. They ask us to look into things for them. We've been working together. You got one Mr. Bridger who's crooked up to the elbows, sending one telegram, and now we've stood here and announced to everybody that the Union's going to plant the flag here and we ain't going to have it. I tried to correct them and say, guys, this is Union land. It has been for 30 years. And all of them are talking crazy. The process of revolution has been accelerated beyond the point that it needed to be, and I don't understand why. It don't make no sense. It really don't make no sense at all. Is we just going to be a bunch of random people just fighting in separate pockets without organization?
No, senor. That's why we need to have this second meeting with Yemi. He's out here somewhere.
It just don't make no sense to me. I don't understand.
I mean, I'm in the middle here. I see both sides. I'm gonna be honest with you, Case. Curtis came to me today talking about Blackwater, saying they're coming into New Baton Rouge and they're coming in big, whatever the fuck that means. These people need to be made aware before something like that happens, because if the Union gets to them first.
But Mr. Jesse, they're gonna come and do what? It's Union land. It only ceases to be Union land if there's a war that's fought and we win. What is they gonna? They're just gonna come to welcome to New Baton Rouge. Wow, Union people is there. There's Union people there right now. Everybody in the territory from the Union.
They don't see us as Union people. They never have. Union land, sure, but we're not theirs. We're not their people.
Mr. Jesse, what's going to happen? 3 Union folk is going to come. What's they going to do? They're going to purchase some stuff you're offering there?
These fuckers is crooked. They're probably going to come in and arrest us on some bullshit charges. Who knows what would happen, Case? Look, this ain't big enough to fucking walk out over, all right? We need to see this through.
I'm just confused is all. I thought...
I'm confused too.
I thought we quite literally right before said we was gonna calm folk down and we stoked the fire.
What? No, I said that I was going to tell them the truth so that they know that they're in very real danger, senor. I can't fucking lie to them now.
They's not in danger at all.
Okay, if that's what you believe, senor.
What
then
is
you've
they in
not been
danger
listening or
for?
paying attention.
But what is they in danger for, Miss? You think Mr. Marshall Johnson's gonna come and start killing business folk armadillo? The only time they're in danger is if they carry a flag or a uniform separate from the Union.
Howdy.
What day?
I don't think you've been paying attention to everything that's happened, senor.
Mr. Johnson's not going to come here and start murdering folk armadillo.
If he has a reason to come down here and send the army after Jamie, myself, whoever, what do you think happens when they occupy the West? Tell me what you think happens.
They're going to appoint somebody else.
And then?
And then they're going to set up trade like they've always done.
Okay, they've not set up any trade, senor. That is false. They've just been taking things away.
Well, I'm just saying, sir, like, no one here is in danger unless they pronounce themselves enemies of the Union.
That is true.
And if they do that, they'll be crushed by the united might of the United States Union military.
That is true. Yes. If they declare themselves.
Telling them though.
That's literally what I'm telling them, senor.
He's saying, yeah, he's.
But these people are all a part of the Union. They have been for 30 years.
Some of them don't want to be.
They don't want to be. Everyone here wants to be free. They've all been stamped under by them in some point or another. Every person there. Rhodes came to Wheatley and Cassius and told them that they can't supply the West at all anymore. No one from the West, senor. Not just the Armadillo Sheriff's Office. No one from the West.
Say that again?
Rhodes came to Wheatley after the Gilbert confessed everything and told them that they can't do business with us anymore, that they are cut off from doing business with anyone from the West.
That's because Wheatley's a dud. And what is Mr. Rhodes going to do when they got no iron? What is they going to do, Mr. Santee? The only iron ore, the only one worth anything is right there in Gaptooth. So what the hell is Mr. Rhodes going to do?
Listen, Case.
Mr. Rhodes, Mr. Saint-Denis, and Mr. Everybody in between will come here on their knees begging with their arms crossed, begging for the iron ore here.
Let me tell you something about the Union, all right? This manifesto, all this shit that came out, they've been investigating all of it, and Gilbert might just be a bum, all right? But that is a tiny straw, and that might just break the camel's back. There's already there's more shit they've got.
Yes, sir, and y'all just gave him the proof to put the final nail in. That's what I'm saying.
The final nail was already put in with Gilbert, senor.
But it wasn't, sir.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
There needs to be a hearing and whatnot. You saw the Dawson
Jamie
case.
has already declared war, and they know how closely tied we are with him. They're no fools, senor.
But they have no proof, which is why they haven't removed your sentence.
They have witnesses. They have the Dawsons that have been singing like birds since they went in that prison, and now they're protecting them. Rhodes has literally been burying their crimes, senor. They've broken the terms of their release, and Rhodes are trying to hide it. They've got the backing of two marshals, one of them the chief marshal. Despite everything that we've brought forward, and we brought forward 5 eyewitnesses to these crimes, turned away.
Mr. Santiago, you was partly guilty of that. You had your chance in court to say it in front of the judge, and you didn't.
You know what happened there, Case. I was told not to speak on anything.
You had every right to say it in front of the judge, and you covered up for the Dawsons. That's a fact, Mr.
I didn't cover up. I didn't cover up for the Dawsons.
Mr. Santiago, you could have spoke there and you didn't, sir.
That extortion charge was a trap. They wanted me to perjure myself. I didn't extort anyone.
I ain't talking about the extortion, sir. I'm talking about the murder of Dean Mercer. The judge asked if there was anything else on attempted murder or murder for someone to step forward with some proof. That was the proof. You didn't bring it up. It was a smart play at the time. I understood why you did it. But no one stepped forward. And the judge can't rule if no one steps forward.
That judge was bought and paid for, senor. You heard him. He wants them to make money for the union. And here we go. Time to have that meeting.
Howdy there, pals.
Hola, Senor Case.
He's a little too dusty here, but he's gonna need to ride off.
Beautiful.
Mr. Jesse, come on, we should probably get mounted. We ain't got no horses because we sent ours off.
You don't have the full picture case. But let's talk. Braxton's going to be here, and then we'll get down to it.
I felt like that didn't make any sense, man.
Yeah,
Hold on. Jesse's not.
Do you want
for
to hop
whatever
on one of their
reason.
horses?
Mr. Jesse, wake up, sir.
Sure.
Mr. Jesse.
You can hop up with Pepe.
We're bringing Braxton as well.
Mr. Jesse. Wake the hell up, sir.
What?
Come on, we're going.
Sante. What happened? Going where?
Look who's here. Get on one of them horses. Get on this fella's
See,
horse.
okay,
Oh, never
perfect.
mind. I was running armadillo and grab my horse. Where's we gonna meet?
We'll come with you.
Yeah, we'll go to Armadillo with you.
All right.
We'll follow your partner.
Well, if it isn't who I think it is.
Well.
Sure do be a small world, sir.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's just that, like, I don't know. It feels. Mr. Santiago was.
that meeting back there.
Is that someone's horse back there?
Where the fuck are we? Like, where is
Case, is
Jamie?
that your horse, maybe?
Jamie's in front there. Yeah.
Just need to know where we're meeting after, guys.
Let's
Jamie,
just
where do
go
you want to
back
meet
then.
after?
What are we doing? I can't see him. Oh.
Because
Sir, we
nobody can see anybody.
can't go back there. There's too many folks, Sheriff. Folks is disappearing in the dust.
That's crazy. Okay. Well,
Well, we should be fine here. Or
I mean,
unless you want to go somewhere else.
All right.
the meeting was concluded.
How come I can't pull my horse out? How do I get my horse out? Right horse? Release? I don't know how to pull out my horse.
I just can't pull out my horse, Jesse. I'm gonna ride with you if that's all right.
My horse ain't here.
Well, there's some wild horses here. Come on.
Like, I
told you
guess
this
if
was gonna happen.
if the movies were just gonna fight, like, okay, the war's here, we're just gonna fight now. It's declared. I guess. I mean, fine. We'll do it that way. But there was a way to politically have the advantage to use, like, propaganda.
I got it right to Mr. Curtis. He's waiting too.
You know, okay, but I guess it's here. The war's here.
We should go grab your pal first.
Yeah.
I don't have his telegram, sir.
Neither.
How do you not have his telegram?
Where we going?
Wait, Mr. Curtis is at Baton Rouge.
Howdy.
Howdy, ma'am.
Howdy, mister.
Boy, is you looking pretty or what?
Who?
Greetings. Fourth.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Santiago coming?
Hey, yo.
Mr. Curtis is all the way up in Baton Rouge. I just
I
gotta go
believe he's
get
just
him.
grabbing Braxton.
Okay. Go get him. It will be at a fort.
Understood. I need only I had a better horse.
You want to use mine? You can
I can't seem to grab my horse out the stables even though I stabled him up here. Is there a reason?
I was gonna say the fort.
No, let's not go too far.
Try and go over that hitching post and whistle for him.
Yeah.
We'll talk on the hill.
I think
up
I've
by
done that.
cabin.
He's here in the stable in Armadillo, but I just can't seem to ride him out of here. Pull him out.
See, you might have to wait a second,
Probably,
you know,
tired.
while looking at him in the stable before you can pull him out.
Should I go try again?
See, just wait a second, and then you should be able to.
Okay. Like one hobo says something, and now we're at war. And we gotta fight. They're coming, but it's like, I don't know. I guess. Okay, look, it's not showing up. See, I can't do ride horse. But I stabled them up here. Oh, there it is. Maybe I gotta team up with Jane and claim. I gotta send a telegram to Jane.
Oh, good God, no. Jesus Christ.
Miss Jane? Miss Jane. I'd like to have a quiet word
Speak
with
of
you.
the devil.
Miss Jane,
Why?
call me a spring chicken, but it seemed to me you was the only one there with just a small bit of sense.
You wanna let's talk in Tumbleweed, not here.
I'll be in. I just gotta
Yes.
go. I just gotta go somewhere first. But I'd like to talk to you after. It's gonna be about an hour. So I'm gonna be going.
Right, can you come to Tumbleweed?
I sure can, ma'am.
5 hours, it will.
See,
But ma'am, do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Am
I
I
understand
crazy?
completely. The fact of the matter is, right, all those people there didn't quite have the gall to just admit they want to fight. A lot of them have their personal reasons for fighting, such as Santiago. The others are saying, oh, when we go to Rhodes, the people don't like us for we're from the West. But why is that? Because of those who have rallied against the Union. But they are spurred to join the cause on behalf of another who has caused that sparring.
Never mind, she's crazy.
But here's the thing that I don't get, Mr. Farsday. If they want to fight, like I just said to Chile here, the fight is already over. They've already lost. They have no resource, nothing to even fight it. Everyone here is going to die. That's obvious.
I just gotta go to this meeting, ma'am. I'll talk to you, okay? I was right before
Are you
you
eating?
spoke.
What
I
are you
was
eating?
fixing to burst, and then you spoke. And you said something along the lines that I was thinking. I said, "My goodness, one person with sense."
Well, what I'll say, right? He said that the Union are not happy about.
I just got to go, ma'am. I just got to go. I just got to go. I just got to go. I just got to
alright.
go. I just got to go. I just got to go.
Okay, wagon.
Oh, follow me, partner.
feel bad. Mr. Curtis ain't here. He had to step away on account of the dust, but he's been eager to get to this meeting.
Is he from Baton Rouge?
He sure is, sir. He's been instrumental in this whole thing.
Yeah. We met him at Fort Mercer, right? Oh no, he wasn't there. Curtis wasn't there.
I really would like to find Mr. Curtis.
We're up at this ranch.
Poor Minute, man. He always steps away and is super courteous, and then he gets fucked. And then he misses out on all the good scenes. I hate that. That's why I hate it when he steps away, bro.
It's down. That is why the Dawsons are walking freely.
Gentlemen, Mr. Curtis ain't here. I gotta go get him. He stepped away on account of the dust, but he was supposed to be here.
There was a bunch of people who said they
I
were
can
going
go
back
get
to
Sandy Ron.
I'll go get him. You guys can talk here.
Yeah, New Baton Rouge. That's where he's gonna be probably. I'll send Eamon and him a telegram.
Absolutely not. You are not going. Case will go. Take my horse.
I just got my horse. I got it up the saddle. Just make sure y'all's is here.
Someone get this.
No, bro, it's unfair, man. Like, it sucks. He steps aside because like nobody else will, but I'm confused. So much of this is confusing to me, guys. I want to be unpredictable. I could see where things are headed. I want to throw a wrench in it all. If that makes sense, guys. I just want to go against like where everyone thinks it's going. Does that make sense, guys? Everything is normal. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. We're keeping everything secret. Santiago is being trusted by the law. That was the whole point that the sheriff had like so much was so important because he's trusted by the law. He's got the marshals in his ear. All that's really good. And one hobo says a whole bunch, and today they're gonna... What I don't get is... Bridger sends a telegram that we're gonna come get you, and now we're just all out saying that we're at war with the Union because Bridger sent the telegram? How does that make sense, bro? Yeah, but that's the rationale we're being told in character, Ice Scourge. I thought we was gonna have a secret resistance. Slowly gather resources, go to the east, make deals, get the mining up, secure guns, secure like smugglers on the east who are gonna support our like terrorist rebellion. And then like come out after the breakout of Esteban, if that happens, with the Declaration of Independence. But today we're already gonna start fighting because the Union dogs are gonna come kill us because Bridger sent a telegram. I'm just confused, bro. I just don't want to see how we just immediately go to war. What about the military? Aren't we supposed to like be worried and shit of them squashing us so soon? A hobo spoke, so today we're gonna all of a sudden we're not a part of the Union. What? We was a part of the Union the whole time? What are they talking about? Bro, they're not gonna mow down anybody. They're only gonna mow down people that are outwardly rebels. Why they are just... They're not gonna just come and kill armadillions. Those are all people a part of the Union. At least people over there know I didn't participate in no sedition. They're gonna come kill everybody there. No, they're not. How does that make sense? Why is Marshal Johnson the most sensible marshal out there just gonna start coming and killing civilians? Make it make sense, guys. What the hell, bro? Make it make sense. Did he? Ollie, did he really? This is all a ploy for Santi to protect himself from going down a murder. Hey, motherfucker, go on the run like Barlow did. Pass up the mantle of sheriffship to somebody else. Like, there's still a marshal's office, bro. Okay, they're corrupt, but it's like, if they are, it's very subtle corruption. Do you understand what I mean, guys? There's still a court system. They still have to charge you with something. All of that is still important. One hobo speaks, now all of a sudden we're going to war? What the hell, bro? At least Smoke is in here. He would be, I told you so, I told you so. I know he was gonna do something, okay? I know, it's part of the, I know, he's gonna be scandalous. No, Santi's doing what he can to preserve himself. It's smart, but we gotta hold firm because I don't give a shit about Santi. I don't give a shit, realistically, we don't give a shit about anybody. What we want to see is the movement succeed. That's what it's about. Like, all of those people that are ready to fight, like, they're all a part of the Union. Don't they understand that? Like, the Union won the war.
The Union done won the war.
I love this canyon. There's something about canyons that I love. You know who else loved canyons?
Reset the timer, boys.
I can't agree just to, to appease them. I gotta stick to my staunches. Remember, Case is an old veteran, bro.
Reset the timer, boys. Someone else that loves.
I need a Napoleon emote. How do I not have one? He needs to go on the run. No, there's this one. I forget which it is, but there's this one battle where I think Napoleon and his troops, or the French, they pass through a narrow gorge and they just slaughter. Somehow they just come out on top. And he said, as a critique to the opposite general, he said if it was someone with fucking any sense and military know-how, they would have been able to resist like far greater numbers at the choke point. something about a choke point. I don't remember the details. I just remember him saying that the general stunk because he couldn't take advantage of the choke point, which was insanely advantageous. Three case emotes. Well, I uploaded one. I didn't like the way it looked. I uploaded the second. I thought it was maybe the third could be better. I can remove them out if you want. Like, yeah, those people are ready to fight, but is that what we're doing? You just automatically, we're just gonna fight? No organization, no overall theme, no unification, just a random people just going, this is our land. They take our jobs. That was really the rally cry of this fucking... That's the rally cry of this battle, guys. They took our jobs. They're gonna take our jobs. R.I.P.
Well, I did
Take
what
it
I
you
could.
couldn't find him.
I couldn't find him, unfortunately. He wasn't in Baton Rouge.
Do we have any of his telegram?
I sent a telegram to Eamon, but I said Fort Mercer.
Well, why don't we go to Fort Mercer then?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it fits this meeting better.
I don't really give a shit where this meeting happens.
I'll shut right to Fort Mercer and find them. I will return shortly. We'll continue discussing.
Case.
Yes, sir.
All our chips are on the table as well with our cock and balls. Everything at that meeting was heard. I've been made well aware. There was a fella from Valentine I was made aware that was at those mines, so he probably sang to his town, and the town sang to his deputies, sheriff, marshals. We're all cooked, partner.
Not necessarily, son. Or rather, we wasn't until the meeting that we just held.
How?
Hitherto, all it was, and I mean all it was the ramblings of a crazy hobo named Gilbert.
But let me stop you there. He rambled to 30 people in a mine. And on top of that, the marshals want us dead. They brought the army here just the other day.
They didn't bring him here for you, son. They brought him as an escort to defend the Dawsons.
They covered up murder to pin it all on a Western man.
Mr. Jamie, you've got to understand the world of politics. It's all about moves, counter moves, and subterfuge.
And money.
And money. That's the sort of game you've got to play. Especially since they got the army backing them. But they still got certain parameters that they's got to follow.
No, they don't, partner. They broke all of them to pin it all on me. They got a fucking witness statement in front of the paper and the marshals, and they threw it out. They wiped their ass with it.
Listen, Case, look, that Gilbert testimony looks like nothing to you, but trust me, these fuckers have been building shit and building shit and building shit for weeks.
Day one.
What? And when I say money,
that breaks the camel's back.
Well, all they need is 30 people getting told this and running with it and starting rumors. That's all they need.
But what y'all don't understand is this. This man is wanted for a murder that he did commit. He did commit it. Mr. Jamie Barlow, you and Santiago were responsible for the death of Dean Mercer. You can't swallow that. You just can't. And Mr.
What's your point?
My point is, y'all are saying they're trying to pin us for murder. Well, no duh.
I'm saying they are ignoring.
You just gotta beat them at their own game, however.
They ignored
Dean was killed
everyone
not
else.
just
And
by
I get it.
Sandy and Jamie.
I have swallowed it. I put it in my fucking manifesto. I admitted to it.
But you don't win a trial on the run submitting manifestos without any proof to a newspaper. You do it in a court of law with legislative process and depositions. You surprised that the Dawsons walked? They held a damn trial. The judge, I was at that trial. You know why? Because Marshal Johnson understood my pedigree and made sure that I had a spot to attend. During that trial,
and then
they asked...
these same marshals also helped fucking cover them up.
Hold on a second, Mr.
Rose was
Santiago. The judge asked, he said there's 12 counts of attempted extortion or of extortion. Where are the proofs? Mr. Jamie Barlow, you might not have been informed, not one proof was brought forward. The judge turned red up to his ears. He was embarrassed. He said, I'm asking again. Is there any witnesses, any proofs? They called upon the Armadillo Sheriff's Office to provide something. Mr. Santiago said, I know nothing of them extorting. They were good members as far as the economy went and paying folk. No extortion.
Yes, it
So
was
you're-
a trap set by Rhodes.
All I'm saying is that the judge asked the Armadillo Sheriff's Office, who cleared Dawson of all charges of extortion. You can't be angry at a judge for not charging them with extortion when your sheriff exonerates them and says they're innocent.
It was a fucking trap set by the Rhodes Sheriff Office to perjure me, senor.
I don't deny that, but how can you be upset that a judge doesn't charge him for extortion when you tell him there was no extortion?
Because I spoke to the judge privately and told him privately about things, and Marshal Crenshaw and Marshal Johnson, they shut it down.
Well, then Mr. Rhodes have outsmarted you on that point. The next point is, and it came to attempted murder. The Saint Denis Sheriff's Office and the constabulary were witnesses, and they spoke of it. And guess what? Those boys didn't deny any of it. And they accepted the charges and were charged for it. There was an additional ask if there's anything else, any other crimes, albeit attempted or murder. Now, if you're surprised that why they didn't get charged for murder, it's because that was the chance. The Armadillo Sheriff's Office could have said, I was witness and have proofs here publicly in this court that these men here are guilty of murder. Mr. Santiago, you couldn't do that on account of you were present. That again is your blunder.
I was forced and by the marshals not to say anything.
Can I talk now? For fuck's sake. I don't give a shit about the charges, about extortion. What I do care about is the union been trying to take over this place for fucking 30 years. Now they got a testimony from, yes, a homeless man. 30 people out of mine. I brought up money earlier because they've been looking for a reason to come down here and wipe us Western folk
Exactly,
out. That is a
Fane.
fact. They got it now.
Mr. Barlow, the union has taken this place over. It's been 3 decades of their control. This is union land. The idea was to break and be independent. My whole point
This
is we
union-
gotta beat them at their game. You gotta
You
play.
think we can win in the courts? I don't.
You gotta play politics and turn things to your advantage until the time is clear. Everything is organized. Your allies in the east are all secure. All the
Truth be
supply
told,
lines.
senor,
All of
that's
that.
what we were doing. That's what we were
You
doing.
just
but
held
all
a
of that is
meeting,
out the
Mr.
window.
Santi, saying everyone's gonna fight and die whenever the union comes to arrest you.
That
And
is
you-
not what I said.
that
I said
is-
that I will fight and die.
And you made a call to
I,
arms.
senor.
You said, and whoever doesn't want to fight and die for me, you won't be blamed. Because the Union's going to come and kill everyone, which was a lie. Mr. Charles Johnson of the Marshals is not going to come down here and kill innocent armadillions. If you're wanted for murder, you can do as Mr. Jamie Barlow has done and temporarily go on the run while the pieces still keep getting arranged.
I am going to go on the run. But you're not listening. I was going to fight if they come to arrest me. After that, what do you think happens? You think I'm going to stick around the town? No, I go back on the run. The sheriff's office goes to somebody else, like Braxton. Then we buy time.
Mr. Braxton was there, witness too.
Respectfully, everybody,
Witness
the
to what
time for
case?
politics is over. All right, we need to make a Spanish king's gambit here. And we need to fucking hold this place and pray that the Spanish heed our call and they send some fucking ships. Esteban gets broken out, he raises an army, or we're all fucked.
So that's your idea of an independence movement? Is there just going to be an arbitrary call to arms, and it's just going to be a bunch of scattered folk who are just fighting and shooting at Union guards?
I mean, I'd love to do it your way, Case, but it's just I think it's too late for that.
But it ain't too
late for that.
Mr. Case, listen to me for a second. Just listen for a second. Mr. Case, if we try to go to court against these men, against a Union judge in the Dawson, let's say the Dawsons, for example, right? You were in that courtroom.
I
You
sure
remember
was.
exactly what that judge said, which is that they commit any crime, they ought to be hung. Am I wrong?
I was there. I heard everything.
I've launched an investigation with the St. Denis Police Department for an attempted murder on a man in Rhodes. What did Rhodes do? They took a report of it. Nothing has happened. What did St. Denis do? They're looking into it. If I did anything with it, well, I did. I spoke to Marshal Johnson myself. I told him what happened, that I want a meeting with him, the St. Denis Police Department, Marshal Crenshaw, and Sheriff Santee. I was denied, friend. And I was told that nothing that comes out of my mouth means shit, and Santee heard the exact same fucking thing.
That's right.
So playing it their way is bullshit.
Everyone in the West. He said everyone in the West. He does not believe anyone in the West, anything they have to say going forward. That is what he said to me personally.
That is doing it your way, Mr. Case.
No, it's not, because my way, I wouldn't have just stopped then and there, Mr. Braxton. I'd keep at it.
I still am, friend. I've telegrammed him 4 fucking times.
You got to do more than a telegram, son.
I've gone to Saint Denis. I've spoken to them multiple times, too, asking what's going on. They haven't heard fucking anything, neither. Nobody knows shit, Mr. Case. Saint Denis haven't been told anything. Detective Sierra hasn't been told shit by the marshals, even though he's supposed to be heading it.
So let me get this straight. Everything's all right. We're keeping everything under wraps. One hobo speaks. Mind you, he named me as well. And Jamie, and Jesse. And Mr. Santiago. But the way I see it, it's just a crazy man. So when Mr. Bridger says that he's going to take it down...
Listen, out of context, yeah, Case, but you gotta lump in everything else that's been happening the past 2 weeks.
There's still a court of law, sir.
Not just 2 weeks.
There is still a court of law.
A court of law that
the
they
marshals
disregard.
still have parameters. There's still a judge.
They've been operating outside of their parameters since day one, Case. Do you think that a marshal should be telling me all of the witness testimonies that are testifying that I am a murderer? Do you think he should be telling me everything the Dawson said in their testimony as well?
If he trusted in your efficacy, why not?
No, senor.
Listen, if y'all's wondering if we're just supposed to grab guns and just start fighting now.
No, that's not what's happening, Case. We're not fighting now. We're not fighting now. We're not declaring now. We're not enforcing our border now. What we are doing is getting everyone on the same page so we can start to build. If the army comes down here already, it's not because of anything that I've said, it's because they were planning to all along. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the law is going to come first. I'm going to kill as many of them as I can, and then I'm going to go on the run and take myself out east, away from the west, while it is being built. I'm going to join Yami, and I'm going to be out there doing what needs to be done to slow them down, senor, because the fact of the matter is, we need to be out there sabotaging their supply lines, their infrastructure. That needs to start happening now, because they will mobilize if they aren't already.
If they needed any reason to come down now, they got it after that speech. I'm not saying this to accuse you, I'm just speaking fact.
Senor.
And all those people there. Now, prior to that, right now you need to write an official declaration, and you need to send it to the marshals in a proper format with a proper delegation to call these people and these charges against you for the sedition to court. That's what you need to do. Instead, you're falling right into their hand. Your first move is going to be to attack. And you're going to justify everything Mr. Bridgerton said about you. I'd testify on your side. Mr. Smoke would testify on your side. I've got strong ties to Mr. Woody, the sheriff of Valentine, and Mr. Smoke's got a hell of a lot of ties to
Woody's
to Rhodes.
complicit in this, senor. He's been a part of it all along.
Woody's a good sheriff, sir.
He is not a good man.
He's an honorable sheriff.
He's been a part of this the whole time. You know, he threatened to blow my head smooth off whenever I brought all of the proof about the Dawsons and their complicitness in this entire thing straight to the marshal.
Tell me this,
They were going to
Santi.
kill me in the fucking house of God, senor.
When you brought all the charges against the Dawsons, did you include in those charges that you was also there for the murder?
They knew I was there.
Did you include it when you
No.
told Woody? You don't think Woody
Absolutely
could see
not,
through
'cause
that?
They would have fucking shot me or arrested me.
You don't think Woody knows that?
The reason why I did that is to buy time, because they were literally planning on coming down here and killing all of us. Until Yami fell on his sword and bought us time. That was the play that we had. And then it's all been ruined because of this Gilbert fucker.
I can see that I'm outnumbered, so tell me what the movie is.
I like what Santi said about killing them sheriffs and going on the run. I mean, it's the same thing Jamie did, really, but...
It is. All of the heat would be on me. The West would be able to build.
The only thing is, I mean, I see K-Side too. If, let's just say Cassius Creed goes back to Blackwater, he tells everybody that even McFarland's wants to start shooting people in them's ranches. I think, sure, they're already building something, and Gilbert's testimony is gonna kick their ass into gear, so to say, but, I mean, I think Case is right, actually, now I think about it. That's gonna raise some heckles.
McFarlane's and Cassius Creed and Wheatley have been a part of this since day one. They helped supply the guns, they helped build the fortifications, they offered their bodies to help build this. McFarlane's watched Union soldiers trample all over their land and declare, and also propped themselves up to send a message to everyone in New Austin. It was a show of force. You weren't there that day, Yessie. But let me tell you, it was a sight to behold. They had a fucking battalion there, Maxim guns, everything.
Right, I think this is what we should do. That thing I was telling, I don't remember who, I think it was Jamie and Case, about painting the Union as the enemy. Making them make the first move. I think we got some things in play right now. We can get that done. We should solidify that. Because this is going to happen.
I will say, I do not disagree with the proposed move, should the law come down here, that you are going to make, Santiago, but I can see the benefit of doing it Case's way, challenging them in court. For perhaps it might not go in your favor, but it will buy us more time in gunning them down.
What if you could just tell the full truth, Santiago? But spin it in a way that makes the Union seem really corrupt.
Well, Mr. Jesse, you're thinking right on the correct line. You see, today I was hoping that we'd have some meetings and write up a list of grievances, because something like that is quite necessary when you declare yourself independent, officially. none of that's going to matter if we're taking up arms at once.
No one said we're taking up arms at once. Are you dense? Have you been listening?
Hold on. Don't. Come on, let's not do this.
No, he's made some good points, but he's not listening to the full context of everything.
Mister, I am. I'm just offering the alternate view that I think is more feasible to succeed.
Yeah, we need that. We need to hear every side here.
Absolutely.
What you're saying ain't mechanical science. Season, I understand it, sir. I drafted something here. This is the sort of way I was thinking. When the Western peoples, long neglected by powers strange and foreign that claim dominion over them, find themselves their trade strangled, their laws dictated, and their lives used to turn a profit for cities over yonder far away, it then becomes their solemn duty to sever the bonds that have now become chains. And what would follow that would be what Mr. Jesse here is talking about. List of grievances. You had all the business folk over there. One by one, they could have talked to see what the issues were to draft something legally to have backing us.
Before I saw that courtroom, I would have agreed with this line of thinking.
Sir, the
You're
court...
not trying to...
You just lost in a game of chess at
trying
court.
to win the people.
You had your opportunity, sir, to skewer them. What is said publicly in the court before witnesses can't be undone. They took advantage of you in private. So be it. The court is still there. They have to answer to it.
That judge is a union man through and through.
We hold a no
clear.
We hold a no republic. That's us, guys, the Western Republic. Is just, or no union is just when it governs men and women without hearing them. And no union sacred which demands obedience while denying us our self-rule and governance. And therefore, by the will of the juez, etc., 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 this is where we would include the ranchers, the townies, and everybody's in between. Sons of Western veterans. We absolve our allegiance to the Eastern Union. And we aim to restore our rightful course as an independent republic under the new Western Republic. And along those lines we move. If we get all of this stuff forward, we'll have legitimacy. Our movements won't just be a gang rebelling that just sooner or later will have to be put down one by one. With this sorts of stuff, with this sort of call to arms, you'll start drawing people even from the East who've had enough. The tyranny in Rhodes, the constabulary in Saint Denis. You've got to position yourselves like freedom fighters. Not a sheriff who doesn't want to go down for murder. So he's roused up a bunch of Western freaks to just start shooting people.
That's not what happened, Case.
But that's how they'll frame it, Mr. Santiago.
Of course, you're
that's
right.
how I
You're
would
right.
frame it.
That is how they will. You're right about that fact. That is how they will frame it. Even though that is not what the intention was, you're right.
And that there is, I suppose I said enough. And excuse me for going on and on. I just figure it had to be said.
So you want
you
me
should have said this earlier, Case. It makes a lot more sense.
And try fight this in court.
I think we've got to do whatever we can to buy time and just to play dumb and say, who is this guy? Because they can't just come here and arrest you. On what? Even if they did, they'd have to prove it.
They have been building a case since day one, over a month. They have a lot of evidence, not necessarily hard evidence, but they have testimonies. They have people that are willing to testify. I don't care about the case against me. This is not about me, senor. I just try to make those people aware that they are in very real danger.
Am I
because they
strong-arming too
are.
much?
You may not see that, but they are in danger. I don't expect them to fight for me. I'm going to fight for myself.
Well, I think you riled them up too far for you, Santi, and that's good. I say you go to this trial. You blow the lid off everything. You tell the truth about the union and its corruption. And if they swing their gavel and they say you're headed for the gallows, that's when the Republic makes itself known and we bust you out.
It's well and good saying that. You'll bust me out. What does everyone else
massacre.
I think.
Mr. Case, do you sincerely believe you could perhaps rally some people to speak at Santiago's behalf for his favor?
I think we all could. The only issue is after that talk, if even just 2 people go and tell what they heard. I don't know how we're going to maneuver out of it.
Do you guys suppose if he was, if they judge him as a good character, that he can weasel his way out of the noose?
Yeah, maybe they'll give him. Maybe they'll give him a fucking job. Who knows, right? Mr. Case, I have a question for you because I'm genuinely curious.
Yes, sir.
Do you not think that those 8 charges of attempted murder against the Santa Ana Police Department was enough to have those men extradited from life, from civilization?
Sir, this is the damn Wild West. And by the way, 8 attempted murders is because there was a full wagon that they shot at. So they lumped all the deputies in that wagon into one charge. It wasn't like they took 8 to 12 separate people and garroted them. Like, that has to be taken into account, sir. They accepted it. They spent a hell of a long time on good behavior and sung everything to the law while being in Blackwater. They didn't protest anything. They agreed to all the charges, and people at that courtroom, including Santiago, spoke on their favor, on their character. What would the judge do then? They played it masterfully. I don't deny it. The Cornwalls saw the advantage of... Sorry, ma'am. Go ahead.
I just think that they got out because they sang the law. They sang to the fucking east and they told everything that was going on out here in the west. Santi and Jamie don't have that privilege.
I'll do it. I'll go to
need
court.
it. You don't
and when
need to
they hang
sing
me,
to the
Case,
law.
I want you to look me in the eyeballs.
What were you saying, Jamie?
I'll go to court, but Case, when they put the rope around my neck, I want you to stare me in the eyes.
But son, I don't want you to go to court. You've got to use the banner. You're the son of Barlow.
None of us are going to court.
You're a wanted man with a manifesto. Santiago isn't, not yet.
I'm not going to court. It would be foolish for me to step in there. They will kill me. That's a fact. Doesn't matter what is said. I don't believe that court to be truthful. It's not about justice.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Listen, they could swing that gavel and sentence you to death, but can they actually kill you?
Yes.
How?
What do you mean, how?
You don't think we could storm that courtroom with an army and get you out of there?
We don't have that army yet. We need Eslan first.
Who says we have to do it before Esteban's out?
So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go with Case's way and have Santi and Jamie on the sidelines so we can buy some time?
No. Putting the two people that are out here been leading this from day one on the sidelines is foolish. We need to be out there getting active.
By the way, that's not what I'm proposing, to have them sidelined.
You want to start proceedings so they believe that the court case is happening? I'm confused. What is your plan?
If they cannot go to court, obviously they're gonna have to be sidelined. So what is your plan?
I feel like I sound like a bit of a broken record here. Well, we need at least a few more days to stockpile supplies, to draft some official documents.
We have days.
To tally up exactly who's fighting, how the Confederacy or the separate state is going to be divvied up. Because don't forget, Mr. Jesse's in fighting because he's fixing to have New Baton Rouge, his own independent state. There's certain folk in Tumbleweed that want theirs, etc., etc. None of that is figured out yet. None of it. We're going to need to have a steady supply of resources, not just the iron that's coming out of the mines there, but also minerals out east that we need. Do we have the supply chain smugglers to go east and west? Do we have supporters of the rebel cause over in Saint Denis and Van Horn?
Come on.
Yes, not in Saint Denis, not in Van Horn, no. We're not going to find allies there. The allies that we have are here in the west.
We've talked enough. We're all on board. Let's we got a lot of folk here. Let's get everybody doing something. I say Omar can make the uniforms. Look at that coat he's wearing. Rather stylish. Let's go get people in the mines. Let's get these guns made. Get people armed.
Listen, again, if I'm in the minority here, tell us what we're doing. I'll follow along to the best that I can. I'll try.
No, I think everyone is in agreement with you, Mr. Case. That the bottom line is that we need to continue to bide our time. That we should not rush headfirst into taking up arms or anything.
No one here is rushing, Case.
The whole...
If things go south, I will be going straight on the run. I'm not going to waste any time. I'll take the heat on myself and buy the west sometime. That's the plan.
There's a principle of war where you want to have the advantage of surprise. Once our surprise is gone, it's really tough.
That's why we need days. We need to prepare. We need to have the team ready to go to Fort Wallace. We need to have teams out there sabotaging railway lines, roads, bridges, taking out infrastructure. It all needs to happen at the same time, relatively. Because if we choose one or the other, they may be on high alert.
I was made aware via telegram that Fort Wallace has already basically doubled, tripled their defenses because of this testimony of a homeless man case.
Should have said that a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Saved us an argument.
I mean, I just remembered, but...
Oh my god, Jamie.
So what I'm saying is...
Oh my god, Jamie.
The fucking court is corrupt, partner. They are taking that man's testimony and running with it. The homeless man Gilbert won the West.
He didn't win shit, all right? Listen, we're all on board here. We all know that. Let's go get to fucking work. We got days. We gotta get this shit moving in days.
Yes, let us not delay any longer.
Sitting here talking ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, we all know what we must do. Let us continue to garner support and all the shit.
He's finished trapped in that.
Before we had weeks, until Gilbert, and now post Gilbert we have days.
Fucking Gilbert, little fly. Fuck.
Can I ask a question?
Is he talking to me?
Go ahead.
What could we possibly put forward that would disprove to a courtroom that everything Gilbert said is a fucking lie, or a marshal? What could we possibly say at this point?
Well, the first thing is, you consider the notion that Gilbert is bait, and some other folk that got a lot more reputation have spoke on it, i.e. the Wheatleys or Creed, not just Gilbert. That's number one. Number two, as it stands, you haven't committed no crime, which allows the government jurisdiction to have you removed, Mr. Braxton. You serve the Union. And you serve it damn good. You have been. So has Mr. Santiago here. And nobody can doubt it. He's got an entire damn community to vouch for him.
Yes, that is true. Full cards on the table case, so you're aware. Braxton here has damning evidence that could put me behind bars. We could play that card now if you like. Say that Braxton's been building the case, take me down, because he wants to run the sheriff office honorably. And I think a lot of people out east would vouch for him in that. Do you think that's a good play? Let me hear what you think about that.
I think Mr. Santiago, that you're needed here more than ever.
Yeah, the people ain't gonna believe that, right? Jamie already did it. They're gonna say, "Oh, look, another one."
I'm inclined to agree, Santi. As
They're gonna
much
say,
as
"Oh,
that's a
they're
good
trying to
idea and all
trick
that.
again."
They could have.
Well, that's the thing, right? I think we got to bear in mind, as much as what Jamie has done for his cause, Santi, we've suffered from that. Whether we'd like to admit that or not, we have.
We have.
Scrutiny we've faced, the truths that are no longer being believed. It has suffered. It's had great benefit, don't get me wrong.
It
going to fuck
served
us.
its original purpose, which was to buy us time, to put noise out there because of what the Dawsons were saying, to slow them down, because now they've been investigating. We would have had weeks, but with Gilbert, they've got everything that they need. That's one more witness who heard everything, can point the finger at everyone. Rhodes has already visited Wheatley and Creed and told them that they're not to do business with anyone out here in the West.
Well, I'll see to that, because that hurts my ironworks business. I'd say, Mr. Santiago, the good news is you have a bunch of folk there ready to fight. That's good. The way we sees it, the way the West sees it, you're an honorable man that's done his best to protect us. And if they're going to come down here and try to arrest you on some trumped-up charges that some hobo who's got his own interests working with gun traders out east, well, that sort of does what Jesse said, which is, it makes him look unjust. I'd like to know what Mr. Barlow's plan is, since he's the totem of this entire movement.
I want you to finish that draft that you was working on. I also want you to get people in those mines. Get as much iron as we can get. Santiago and myself will get people out east, gathering supplies that we need out here immediately while we still have time.
I reassure you, Jamie, a lot of that is already in the work. A lot of it.
Case, has Reina handed you the paperwork for the mine yet?
She hasn't, sir.
Okay. The new terms, just so you're aware, is that you have indefinite control over the mines. You are the foreman, the head foreman. What you say goes for now. That is yours. Until you want to do something else.
Thank you, sir. It's going to be put to use for this cause.
I know it is.
That deem is worth hell even dying for.
I told you
have more people in the mines than the Dawsons ever had. If there's one thing that is for sure, you can rally the people, you can speak to the people, you can get them on the level. I just need to know that you're on the same page as us. Are you with us through this? Because this is going to be very difficult to navigate, senor. I'm just trying to do my best. If I made a mistake tonight, I will own up to that. I will accept that if the time comes.
Mr. Santiago, I appreciate that. We're all going to make mistakes. The important thing is to keep on moving forward. As far as whether I'm here,
correct.
It's real easy to lie. I'll let Mr. Jesse, who was something like a stranger, vouch for me on account of I've been pushing him for this cause.
Yep. Yes.
I told you since day one, Case, I ain't no goddamn politician. My daddy's blood runs through these veins. I'm a revolutionist. I will get soldiers and men ready to fight the good fight. I will defend my land tooth and nail. While everything else happens in the background, I will lead the fucking charge.
Bam, are you Gilbert the Hobo?
We have time to gather supplies. That is what we need to be focused on now. As to the declaration and the drafts you're working on, I'm leaving that to you.
I'll have something done by tomorrow, sir.
Let's get to work. A lot to be done.
I can't
We
move.
need lumber.
And I don't know why. Ugh. Oh, thank you, sir.
Here, let us disperse.
I can't move again. Mr. Omar, slap me, please.
As you wish.
You probably have horse
Ugh.
glue on your shoes.
I still can't. I need to be pushed once again. What if I no pulse?
You have killed them.
Ay, ay, ay. Are we sure he wasn't asking for this for personal pleasure?
I just need to be pushed. Please, just push me again.
I've been pushing you.
No, push me again. There we go.
Vigor.
Thank you, sir.
Testosterone.
Mr. Case, if I might just have bend your ear for 2 minutes.
You can, but you got to do it here because I can't move again.
Haram.
I think it's because I'm hungry.
Are you? I cannot help you with that.
Starving to death.
Out of
Tell me something, my friend. Do you have much of a...
I'm sorry, just give me a moment. I think that fixed it. Oh, I'm good. I can... No, I can't.
Does anybody have any food? This man is starving.
See, I have some...
I feel like I'm
Some stale
I'm
bread
talking
and
too
the
much and it's
Mr.
turning people
Pepe.
against me. Oh, thank you.
See.
Yes,
Didn't
Mr.
probably
Omar,
need more
whatever
than
you
that,
need,
to be
sir.
honest.
I can't eat this either. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna have to nap.
Yes, you might. Tell me, listen, I understand you have a lot on your plate currently. You're drafting up this declaration and you are now the senior only lead foreman down at Captooth. But there is another request that I might have for you should you have the time.
Yes, Mr. Omar, whatever it is, sir.
As our timetable has been moved up, understandably we must get moving on this Esteban thing as soon as possible. So I have been going through my brain, sneaking glances at the fort from afar. And I think to myself, well, how are we going to approach this issue? Springing a man from an army fort. And well, the first thing that came to my mind was, do you want to know what it was?
What was that, sir?
Well, it would be very improbable. The chances of success would be very improbable if we were to spring someone from a place which layout we do not know. So I looked around at all of the people standing in the circle today, and my gaze landed on you, Mr. Case. Do you know why?
Why is that, sir? It's on account of my hat.
Godspeed, ladies and gentlemen.
Perhaps,
Godspeed.
perhaps your head, perhaps your mustache, perhaps your disposition. But I think of all of us, you might be the only one in the best position to help us with this conundrum. You see, I was hoping that depending on whatever relationship you have with the marshals, whomever they may be, perhaps the one in the east, the one in the west, or the chief, perhaps you would be able to use your charms, your wit, your cunning, to find a way to land yourself in the fort. Whether you're there with the marshal to inspect the facilities or otherwise. Because the bottom line is, Mr. Case, once we break down the walls of the fort, it cannot be some mad scramble to figure out where Esteban is being held. We need to go into this armed with the proper knowledge. It cannot be a half-assed job. This you understand, yes?
Sure do. I wish you told me this sooner. I wouldn't have attended this seditionist meeting, because now I'm going to be on a list as well.
If there is a way you can work this out, to get yourself into the fort, and if not you, perhaps this is something you can enlist Mr. Smoke.
Yes, Mr. Smoke.
To assist.
I think Mr. Smoke can, if anyone can.
If we can have somebody that is able to walk in there, see the layout of the place, where the sentries are garrisoned, where the prisoners are kept, munitions, anything that we can use to turn to our advantage, anything to help in the completion of this plan. That would be a great benefit to us getting this done sooner rather than later.
I'll move that to the list of my priorities, sir. And the first time I meet with Mr. Smoke, who I'm liable to see any second, I'll sit him down and tell him, Mr. Smoke, this here is urgent, and this is the command from the higher-ups, and it needs to be done. Because I tell you, sir, if he can't do it, no one can.
Yes, it would mean our spring of Esteban would be a lot more difficult without the knowledge of the layout.
I like that there's someone smart in there.
Mr. Case. I will not take much more of your time. You are an important man now.
Yes, sir, I'm honored. I suppose it's time for me to close my eyes for a second and get my strength and my legs back.
Of course, of course. Fairly well.
Brosips. Did I railroad the movement too much? I have to sometimes do the opposite, you know? I feel like I got to sometimes go against the grain. I just have to spice things up. I unrailroaded it. Thank you. It just didn't make sense to me. All of a sudden, we don't no longer fear the Union, and all of a sudden, we're declaring war against them because a hobo talked. I just didn't see that. That just seemed like selfish to me. Putting themselves before the Union. Oh my soul! I have the single rights to the mind. That's huge, man. That's crazy, man. Did you guys like the idea of the Declaration of Independence? I want us to be like an actual kingdom, not just a gang that's pretending to be free, because sooner or later we'll go down. I can run again, finally. Eagle, what's your take, man? Were we making sense? Were we overreacting? Like, we're talking about rebelling against the Union. We gotta, like, chill out a bit. We can't just talk about all-out war all of a sudden. It was... I just don't want us to just immediately just go gang, you know? That's not what case is about. If that's the case, I'll arrest freaking Jamie Barlow and get paid $100 for it. You did think I should walk away, Fane? Why? Tell me why. I want my old outfit back. Here's another thing that where we differ. Santi's like, we have no support in Rhodes and Van Horn, in Saint Denis and Van Horn. Whatever we got, we're gonna have to keep to us. Like that right there, I disagree with. Case immediately disagreed with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm being wanted for murder, and if they come down here, I'm just letting y'all know you gotta fight and die. And people in the crowd's like, whoever doesn't fight is a yellow belly. Get the hell out of here. I'm like, what?
Well, if it ain't the woman I'm looking for.
Oh, Mr. Case, I heard you pissed yourself at the meeting.
Ma'am, you understand, I'm nearly over 60 years old. Maybe I am. And sometimes at my age, it just starts to leak and you gotta let it flow.
Yeah, I've always been wondering what that wet spot is on your pants, but I didn't want to ask
No,
'cause I was scared of the answer.
No, I unzipped it first.
Right.
Unbuttoned it, I mean. Ma'am, I just came from the sheriff who says you got some paperwork for me.
Oh, I'm glad that he inquired if I had finished it before sending you to me.
Well, he said I'll have exclusive rights to it now. That's what he said. I just came from him. You can double check with him, ma'am.
Yeah, well, what does that mean? What if I don't have paperwork to show you?
Sorry, say that again. I stopped listening.
I'm not going to repeat myself. You're not going to listen.
No, ma'am, please. I was distracted.
I said, why would he tell you that? Because what if I don't have the paperwork?
Well, ma'am, I'm just saying that he did, so you might want to hurry that up on account it's real important.
Because I'm going to be honest, I don't know which paperwork he's even fucking talking about.
Well, ma'am, he's talking about the mine.
Oh, okay, that helps,
I had a temporary lease on it, but he just told me. You can verify with him if you don't believe me, ma'am. Not that I would lie.
Okay, well, I can have it
He
to
said
you
exclusive rights. That's what he said, indefinitely. That's what he's saying, ma'am. Double check with him.
I can have it to you in 5 minutes.
Wonderful. I'm going to go to Tumbleweed, and then I'll be back.
Wow, what are you doing in Tumbleweed?
Yeah, I just got to go talk to some folk who's been waiting to talk with me in a meeting.
Okay.
I wish you
I heard something about you.
What'd you hear?
Something real private.
Go on.
And unsettling.
Don't say it now on account of there's someone behind you, and this private matter will become public.
All right, I'll wait for them to leave.
Or we can step somewhere more private.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Close the door at least, ma'am.
Interesting. It'll close itself. The wind will take it.
I don't think it will. There's no draft in here.
Well, I heard.
What'd you hear?
I heard that people aren't too happy with you and the way that you spoke at the meeting.
Well, because they're all a bunch of duds with pigeon brains, ma'am.
I heard that you were saying something about this being the Eastern Union's area or something like that. And I was thinking, why the hell would he ask me to write a Declaration of Independence if he wanted to be part of the Eastern Union?
I'm drafting the declaration. You're just going to have to make it all pretty for me when I gives it to you.
I know that, but then why is everybody saying that I can't be trusting you, and you're a whole load of horse shit, and this, that, and your mustache is ugly, and you piss yourself, and your pants are too green, and your vest is too yellow,
Who said all
and your hat's
this?
too tall.
Can we step out of here? I'd like to talk to you one-on-one. There's a camp about a few hundred yards away from here. There's a whole pile of dynamite there, too. Let's go talk
Okay,
there.
so you're gonna blow me up.
Be a shame if I did.
It would be.
Come on, ma'am.
Fine.
Come on. It's important. It really is.
I have a gun, and I'm not afraid to use it.
These people really are dumb. Not you, ma'am. Can you tell me what they said, and then I'll tell you exactly what I says.
Well, one of them, I don't know his name, was talking about how, oh, look, an armadillo. That's funny, ain't it? Oh.
You see that? Oh, I thought it would survive because they have armor. I wanted to show you.
That's not a good omen, Mr. Case.
Well, what did they say, ma'am?
One of them was saying that you go from this ways and that into whatever's in the spotlight, like Jack Cooper, and then what else was it? It was something else, and then like Armadillo. And then somebody else said that you were talking about how this place belongs to the East or something. I'm paraphrasing, by the way.
I'm telling these, can I curse, ma'am? I know you're a
Yeah.
woman. I was telling these dumbasses and these dunces who's been living here for I don't know how long, but they must be retarded. That means they stopped growing. Do they understand the war of independence ended 30 years ago, ma'am? Is they dumb? Did they know that? Do they know they're on Union land? I mean, really, do they know that?
I think that they assume that your spirit and your heart wasn't in it, and that you're supposed to claim things that aren't true so that it'll eventually come to fruition and you can be seen as a great supporter of the movement.
Ma'am, with all due respect, they can imagine my Johnsons where the sun don't shine. Was they here present when the U.S. Marshals came down here and announced to everybody that this is Union land?
I don't know.
Did they put their ears in their fingers there and run around going, la 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 la, I can't hear anything?
It sounds like it.
This is the most dense, dumb group of Muppets I ever did witness in my life. Ask them why Jamie Barlow's on the run if this ain't Union land. And if they care so much, why isn't they supporting the boy?
I thought they were supporting the boy.
Well, kind of they are now. But I'm just saying, ma'am. You want to know what happened?
Yes, actually, I would, because nobody's
Mr.
been telling
Santiago
me.
called a goddamn meeting. Now, we talked it over with. Things are settled. Kind of describe certain things. Come to an understanding. He says, not to warn everybody here, but they're going to come down to arrest me. And when they do, we're going to have to fight because they're going to kill us all. The Union's going to come here and kill us all. They're going to come and plant a Union flag. And I'm sitting there looking around this entire group, many of which ain't even from the West. They're Eastern businessmen. And I'm thinking, why is the sheriff speaking sedition in front of all these witnesses? And then you had dumbasses in the crowd going, yeah, we'll kill them all. And I'm thinking, well, if the Union ever had a reason to come down here and slaughter everybody and end the movement immediately, this is it. So I had to say, hey, everybody, guess what? This is still Union land. Hurt to all dumbasses.
And then they all went, oh no, Mr. Case is a turncoat. We can't trust him, and he pissed on himself.
I said, hey, assholes, what are they going to arrest Santiago for? You want to know what the big charge against him is? A sheriff in Rhodes, not a sheriff, a deputy in Rhodes sent him a telegram. He directly messaged him. A deputy, not a sheriff, a deputy in Rhodes DM'd our sheriff and said, I'm going to get you. So now they're all screaming death to the Union in front of a bunch of witnesses that ain't even from the West. And all I'm thinking is, if the marshals hear what's going on here, we're kaput. I need to remind these idiots.
I was just going to say, so they didn't have a reason to actually come down there and do all the things that Santiago said, and then he said them, and now they do have that reason to do that, and
Exactly.
it shouldn't have been. Okay,
So
that's
now-
good.
See, because there was a guy named Mr. Wheatley. Mr. Wheatley and Cassius Creed are what they call greedy businessmen. They're the type that, you know, I sell guns and I make more guns and money, whatever, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, they was at the mines. And it was fighting over who's going to have all the resources that my workers collected while keeping me out of the conversation, which I didn't appreciate.
What?
Yes, sir. So
Oh God, I need to get this paperwork to you immediately.
now hear this. A hobo named Gilbert. That's right, you heard me. A hobo named Gilbert.
Okay.
Goes to Mr. Cassius Creed. Cassius Creed being Gilbert's brother. And Gilbert is there with a guy named Miles Davis, I think. Some asshole, excuse my language, who was his business partner, and a third doofus named Whitlock. So you have 3 Blackwater Valentine businessmen who sell guns. Now you can't make guns without the iron or gap tooth, hence why they're here. And Gilbert the hobo goes up to them and says, hey guys, there's a secret revolution. Because Jamie Barlow and Thursday Case met with Jesse Bennett. And they're going to fight the union.
Does the hobo know that? Excuse my French.
Well, the hobo happens to was a friend of Jesse Bennett's. So I done worked all week going back and forth begging Mr. Jesse and Jamie to bury the hatchet. They finally do. We come to an agreement. We announced that we're going to fight and become independent, but this is all secret, you understand?
Yes, of course.
Gilbert the hobo happens to be present at this secret meeting.
Why was Gilbert the hobo present at the meeting?
Jesse Bennett saw him and said, hey, hobo, you want to come along and pretend to be my best friend that I've known since day one?
Why would he do that?
I don't know. Nobody knows. Well, now we're at this mines, ma'am. There's never been more people in the mine, I've been told, than that day that we was there. And as we were digging, I noticed a group of people huddled around, and it's 3 Eastern businessmen. And this Gilbert the hobo tells them Thursday Case is plotting a revolution with Jamie and Jesse and Santiago. And this guy goes crazy. And he says, you're going to help because we're going to buy your guns and you're going to supply the fight. And he says, let me get this straight. I am not part of any revolution. Keep my name out of it. How dare you guys include me? I don't care about any imaginary lines in the ground and union and this and that. I'm not a part of a revolution. And he storms off, this Whitlock, along with Cassius Creed. So now I'm thinking, well, that just fucked everything. Well, Santiago starts panicking too. Because a hobo told Whitlock and Cassius Creed and Miles, 3 businessmen from the East, that he's a part of a revolution.
And so to counteract that, he goes and announces in front of even more people that there is in fact a revolution.
But here's the worst part. The one punk, that one dunce who said, I will not be a part of a revolution. I just want to sell guns. That's it. I do not want to be included in this. I do not want to be included in this. How dare you keep my name out of it? And they stormed off. Well, those same people that stormed off were at the meeting today.
I saw Creed there and that old wire-haired old man.
That's Whitlock. That's the one that says I'm not a part of a revolution. And so these 2 assholes are now here, and I'm thinking, of course they're here. These are spies. Yesterday, they said they're not a part of any revolution, and today, they're present while Mr. Santiago says we're going to fight and die and damn to the Union. They're not going to plant a flag here. They all want us dead.
So, Mr. Santiago put a nail in the coffin, and now we can't back out and we can't cover our tracks anymore because of the bum?
Well, that was my worry. So now all they're talking about fighting, ma'am, and I'm telling Mr. Jamie and Mr. Santiago just now and Jesse, guys, like, we're just going to be a random gang of people just shooting at the Union? What are we talking about here?
I mean, we don't even have that many people. I know that the West is full of people, but you're going up against marshals.
That's what I'm saying.
Who can just call in more and more and more and more men, and we're very limited out here.
Raina, please, they need to hear this. I think I won them over at the end because I just kept talking and talking, but They need to understand this. That's my point. We have no organization yet. We have no supply chains. I need to
We don't even have the iron out of the mine yet.
I need to dig the iron and stockpile enough for several hundred guns. We then need to have allies in the east who will cultivate and refine the minerals that we need over here. We need to have means of smuggling
it to the town. I didn't know that was what the town meeting was going to be.
The town meeting was they're going to come and arrest Santiago for murder and Braxton murder, and everybody's going to fight and die, and everybody should know they're all in danger and they all need to fight and die.
Yeah, that's how you fight and die. There's nothing that comes after that. There's not going to be no Western Republic. There's not going to be any business. There's not going to be money in this place. We're going to fight, die, and then the marshals are going to put up, I don't know, horse hitches for miles.
There's going to be a horse hitch with a Westerner dead at each one. And my point was, so what? It's just a crazy hobo. A crazy hobo goes and says that there's a revolution. They go, what?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
say, he must have misheard.
Yeah, you must have misheard. But instead, now they're going to have 15 more witnesses come and say, yeah, they're plotting murder. They're plotting death and murder. Everything the hobo said is true.
Oh, my God, Mr. Case.
And all I'm thinking is, listen, if this is going to succeed, first, like I says, we have to pretend everything's normal. The marshals still have rules of law. Mr. Bridger from Rose is just a shitty deputy. He sends you a private message saying he's going to take you down. This is Union land. So what?
Exactly.
And I was like telling him, Mr. Johnson of the Marshals, I know the man. He's extremely sensible. He's not going to come here and just start murdering civilians in Armadillo. It don't work that way. It makes no sense.
The best thing that we could have done was just work the law with the law, if that makes sense. If you do everything legally, you can't really.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't. They can't move on nothing. Now we just gave them a reason, and now they're gonna hang Santiago.
That's what I'm saying. So now I'm trying to calm him down and say, just stay calm. I'll testify in your favor. We all will. But Mr. Braxton, Murray, and them, I don't think they're up to the task on the political subterfuge side, ma'am.
Just guns, shooting more guns and bleeding.
One hobo talks and they're all talking about we're going to fight and kill everyone.
Why?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. Logically, it doesn't make any sense.
I wish there was a way for you to go in here to talk. I was almost going to leave halfway, but I thought I got to hear more of this.
I went to bed like an hour before, and then I woke up immediately after it ended. I should have been there.
No, I've told him to we need to buy more time. Just give me a few more days. Let me draft this damn Constitution, because if this is going to succeed, it has to be more than just a random gang just fighting. There's got to be like an entire confederacy with...
It has to be political. You have to do political jargon if you want a political country. If you want to be separate, you have to go through the line of politics. You can't shoot your way into independence. That's never worked.
The shooting is only a part of it, exactly. We need to have a manifesto say these are the grievances that we faced, and this is why we hereby declare ourselves independent from the Union for such and such. These rights are inalienable, and down here are the signatures, and there's a whole process. Especially since we have a lot of power. I got the mine now, so all of the East is going to need to somehow work with us, but we can't give them an outright reason to squash us and kill us. We need to frame ourselves as innocent.
That's going to be mighty hard now, isn't it?
They just had a call to arms to fight and kill everyone.
And that's going to spread because those stupid guns... You know, what was his name? Cassius Creed? He's the one with the mustache that always sounds out of breath, right? Yeah, well, he hates you too. Because he said that if you're a part of this, he doesn't want to be involved.
That's right, because he knows I got him clocked, ma'am. I know what time it is. I know what time it is. Listen, that man, he was first in Valentine. When I was trying to look for Jack Cooper, that's when he started talking up and really agitating me for no reason. And then he had problems with Mr. Smoke. And you got to be a real dumbass to have problems with Mr. Smoke. He's quiet, he barely talks, he's a real fair man.
That reminds me, I meant to ask you, were you aware that he was meeting with a marshal out west about half a week ago, maybe a week ago?
Who was?
Mr. Smoke?
Yes, Mr. Smoke. This man, we have an in with the marshals, Miss Reyna. The first meeting I had with the marshals, they even offered, said, why don't you come join us, work for us? I'm extremely close with Mr. Woody. Well, not anymore, since...
I was going to say...
Not after this. Mr. Smoke is extremely close with the sheriff's office in Rhodes. We've been working at this.
Y'all have to stage a falling out or something.
We've been working on this.
Foot in the door.
Now listen, Mr. Cassius Creed, all he cares about is his guns, to sell guns to make more money. He can't make guns, ma'am, without the ironworks, without the iron here. He needs this. So does the other gun guy, Wheatlock. So do all of them. That's why they're always here sticking their nose in. They just care about what's going to happen with the iron.
I see.
That's all they care about. When they heard revolution at the mines... By the way, I'm going to tell you something else that almost made me vomit physically.
Okay.
So I had about a dozen people there, and we're all mining. First day. And they just brought some wagons, and I said, okay, just dump everything in the wagons, guys. And I thought we'd figure it out later. So for about an hour, we dig. I get everybody throw it in the wagons, just trusting the people with the wagons, because they're armadillions. They just said, trust it, we'll figure it out later. When all was said and done, they said, okay, we're going to pay for the labor. The peoples who brought the wagons that we stuffed all the materials in. They gave each of the miners $7 for their work. $7 to $10. But the value of the minerals that we mined was over $300.
Jesus.
There is an obscene amount of money in there. And these
so
gun
are they
dealers...
trying to swindle?
So while we were there, ma'am, there's like 12 of us, and we're mining, and outside, huddled up, is Mr. Cassius, Whitlock, and Miles having an argument with Gabriel here on how they're going to divvy up the resources. And when I tried to walk forward as the man who brought all the labor, they're like, not right now, we're talking. Boy, right then and there, I wanted to just shut them all down.
Even though it was technically an expedition led by you for your up-and-coming company that you technically now have legal rights to?
Yes. So there's that, too. There's been an obscene amount of money that people are not aware of. Apparently, the Dawsons were pulling $600 a day out of that mine. You understand now why Creed and all the gun sellers, they want to be here. They want to have their foot in. I will never forget him saying, I want nothing with a revolution. Keep me out of this. I'm just a gun seller. I'm nothing more. And then here he is today saying, I'm with the West. Sure he is. Sure he is.
So he probably thought, and that's probably why he said that if you had something to do with it, he doesn't want to be involved because he wants you to be kicked out. Because he brought that up when we were talking about you and people were telling me that you pissed yourself.
Well, I was standing there, ma'am, and I was trying to like quickly stand like this. Watch, I can do it quick.
Please don't pee on me.
You see how quickly I did that?
Yeah.
But you see, sometimes when you want to...
Please don't pee on me, Mr. Case.
No, I wouldn't, ma'am. You just have to earn that.
Okay.
Well, there's a few muscle spasms, and I thought I got the combination of spasms wrong, and then I started peeing right on the fire, and I couldn't stop. And it set like 7 people on fire, ma'am.
I heard.
So that's now I've talked them all down to just slow down and not fall into their hands. Ma'am, they keep saying the Dawsons corruption. I was at the court hearing for the Dawsons. They're complaining that the judge said 12 counts of extortion. Where's the proof? There was no proof. And the judge, I swear the judge got red up to his ears. And he looked and he says, I have 12 counts of extortion here. I'd like to see the proof, the evidence. Any witnesses? Only one witness stepped forward. Do you know who it was?
Who?
Mr. Santiago. And he got up there and he said the Dawsons were honest folk. He spoke in their favor. Said they were good businessmen that paid everybody. They never had any extortion done.
Right.
So, after that, can the judge charge him with extortion? If there's no proof, no evidence, and when he calls for witnesses, the only witness that steps forward is the sheriff of Armadillo, and he says they've done nothing wrong. Well, it'd be tyranny if the judge said you're guilty if there's no evidence.
Well, what about the whole constable that they gutted down in Saint Denis?
Well, I'll get there, ma'am. We'll get there. So, the extortion charge is out. Correct? Now he says, let's move on to the attempted murder. 8 counts of attempted murder. Well, the Dawsons admitted to everything. And they've been serving time already until the court was being held. The whole time they were in chains. They cooperated. They talked with the law. And as an ex-lawman, ma'am, that goes a long way. Now, it turns out that the reason the number was so high is they shot at a horse of a wagon inside of which there was a bunch of deputies, constables. So as the horse went down, they counted the amount of deputies in the wagon, and they charged attempted murder times X amount of deputies. The constabulary that they stabbed, he went up there and he protested, and none of the Dawsons denied that. So, again, they ask, is there any additional evidence on any murders or attempted murders? Well, Mr. Santiago and Mr. Braxton knew that he murdered Dean Mercer. But they didn't bring it up in court. Now, the Santiago says the marshals pulled him aside prior and said, don't bring that up in court. And Mr. Santiago took the bait. So now, Dawson's confessed to stabbing that one deputy and shooting at the horse, inside of which all those deputies were in the wagon. They paid an $800 fine, served all those days prior to the trial in jail, and have agreed to do manual labor for several weeks or however long.
So were they only up for execution because they had those 8 counts or something insane like that, and they were kind of...
Plus the 12 counts of extortion, plus a potential murder.
Oh,
but
that makes more sense now.
But they got played in court, and they're saying it's a corrupt marshal. No, you guys don't know how to play the game in court. They approached you prior. They said, don't talk about this, don't talk about that, and you fell for the bait. I could not blame the judge, ma'am. Dawson's, during that court, if they were pronounced guilty, it would have been crazy. That would have been an insane standard to set in this here territory. So all this talk of the marshals being corrupt, that might be so, but in the courts, which they have to go through the courts, they were bested in court, and they're about to be bested again.
Huh. Because everybody's been using the court thing as the sense of injustice, which myself included, because I was under the impression that everything had, been accurate and they were being charged and tried for all the things that they had done, but...
The judge said 12 counts of extortion. Oh, let me see the evidence.
I remember Santiago mentioned that they brought that up to try and get him to perjure himself or something, and he didn't...
Yeah, and I don't even know what that means.
I think it... is it when you lie? I don't know.
But they were... He got up there and he spoke in their favor. And at the time, I thought what he was doing, he was siding... I thought he was positioning himself to back the Dawsons and leave Barlow out to dry. That's what I thought the play he was doing, which is why I went and started supporting Barlow, because I thought it was wrong what they did to him.
Right.
But this whole talk of the marshals being corrupt, may be, but in the court, they still went through the courts, and when I found out after that, Dean Mercer, that the Dawsons shot down Dean Mercer and murdered him, I thought to myself, well, why the hell did they not bring that up in court?
Yeah. I didn't know that the Dawsons murdered them either, because, well, Mr. Case, you can't tell nobody this, okay?
Of course, ma'am, I probably already know.
Well, Santiago went to go meet with, I think it was a marshal, maybe.
Mr.
I forget
Johnson.
who. Maybe, or it was the other one. Or Marshall. What's his name? Crenshaw? One of those. And he brought a man who was claiming that he shot Dean Mercer. And he stood him in front of the marshal and had this man confess. The marshal was having none of it. Said that unless you're willing to stand trial, then, there's nothing that can be done or something or the other, but I find it mighty strange.
Well, ma'am, the funny part is about Dean Mercer is The reason why it wasn't brought up was because Santiago was there too. He couldn't bring it up. Mr. Santiago and Mr. Jamie Barlow were the head of that. Now, when the Dawsons were in prison, they sung about everything, ma'am. And I mean everything.
But how much of that is just lies to try and get them arrested?
They said everything true, everything. Even up till Ramon. The one
How do
part,
you know?
because they told me everything too.
What if they're lying to you?
No, but I've confirmed it with all the other men.
Oh, Christ.
With Jamie and Santiago. But here's the thing. The one part the Dawsons left out was the death of Dean Mercer.
Oh.
That's the one part that even Santiago left out. But I ended up finding out the truth, and Santiago was there for the murder of Dean Mercer. So the one murder that the Dawsons would have actually went down for, nobody in court spoke up about it.
Because they were scared that it would also fall back on them since they were involved?
Yes, sir. So this whole talk of the marshals being corrupt may be, but in the court system, everyone had an opportunity before the judge and they didn't speak.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, you have to play the politics, right? And it's what the marshals are doing, and that's why they're succeeding in all of this stupid jargon.
And our version of politics is to call a meeting and get all these half-baked briskets to come around and say, we're going to kill the union. Death to the union.
Yeah, the union's going to come down and kill us all. Except for me, though, because I've done nothing wrong.
Yes, ma'am. See, that's what you got to do. It's like if you're not guilty, you ain't got nothing to worry about. We're all a part of the union, damn it. Mr. Johnson and Crenshaw aren't just going to come down here and find any armadillo and slaughter them. There's not going to be a genocide here, damn it.
Yeah.
They're going to come and arrest people that are guilty. And with all due
You're not guilty, are you, Mr. Case?
Sure ain't, ma'am. Be ashamed
Me
if
neither.
I was. Well, the only thing I'm guilty of is maybe being an accomplice because I know something and I ain't talking. But that's a stretch.
And even then, you could say that you're scared for your life.
There you are.
That's politics, baby.
That's what they need, ma'am. They need politics. You see, the worst thing to happen is if Santiago comes, well, why, if he's going to get arrested, is he calling arms for everyone to start fighting? Step away.
Because he's scared to go to prison because he's guilty.
There you go. Step away. Because there's a lot more at stake here. And Braxton Murray, this man, instead of him also saying, like, position himself that, no, this is union stuff, so they can't take him down either as a seditionist, he also says, we're all going to fight.
Oh, Jesus. He's the undersheriff. If Santiago gets arrested or they come down here and they kill him and hang him, then they're going to take Braxton, and then they're going to probably take Caleb too, because he's probably going to go down fighting. And then they're going to be stuck here with Juan, Wilmer, and some other